Oh, you gonna rock Tyler Perry shit, but not right. Huh? So I'm sorry, I got nothing, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were good. You said all right, bye, did you?
So I was walking up. How far you walk? I luckily not far. I'm just on the street, but I had went way down before, and then as I was walking, but it was like a driveway, but the wall looked sealed, right? So I was like, no one's gonna be parked. I was like, no one's coming in and out. It's like the wall's closed.
Yeah.
And I was like, right.
Yeah, right here, right?
Around the corner.
Yeah.
So then I was walking and I was like, I saw somebody was leaving closer in a non-red or suspect park. So I was like, all right. So I ran back and then I drove up. No, I got it. I got the spot, but I was like, I gotta go now. I can't because there's like some kind of artist.
It's a bike. People are riding the entire street of 6th Street.
But there's like I saw a gang of people lined up this way. Whatever street this is, there's a whole bunch of people lined up getting into some place. So I was like, oh,
next door?
It's like whatever that street is, right? You go down here, but it's on the right side, and it's like not on Mateo. South.
Oh, for this street. This is Jesse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a park line here.
Park line here across the street.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, where do you got to park there? Yeah, so then I was like, all right, let me find. Then I was like, people are probably looking. So I'm seeing cars, you know. I'm like, let me get in here.
We've been live for a while.
You been live over?
Oh, we've been live.
Oh, you been live?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, I didn't know that Hating on She-Hulk was gonna bring so much.
Nigga, it's a great show, man.
It's not a great show, but it brought a lot of great attention now.
What?
Just that people either love it or hate it. There's no in between. My thing is when people say it's not that bad, I go, if it's not that bad, it's bad. What's up, y'all? What's happening? I know my shirt's tight. Forget y'all. What's up, Kyle Vaughn? What's up, Hip Hip Hooray? What's up, Kid Clip from the Yip? What's happening? Y'all done destroyed the back cushions of that couch.
Hey, man.
It's fine. It's fine, man. It's Dion's over there.
Flip that mug up.
You gotta sell out Dion. Nah. I've been the hair out of my left ear for a while now.
I'm gonna turn the light on. I'm gonna turn the light on.
You need me to move?
No, he good. Plug that on the side. Get your card too. You forgot your card? Yeah. You forgot your card?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
Oh boy. Yeah. These pillows are trash, man. When you pushing like 400. I'm not pushing 400. You know, these pillows gonna get this work. Don't get this work. Yeah. Hip hip hooray. What's the hand on your face for here? It's a bad sign? Got your card? You got your laptop?
Yeah. The laptop is here.
Okay, we can just grab it over.
The card is here.
Right.
It's in my bag. Right? Aren't you? No pockets?
I ain't never know this is Chaz.
What I think? Bam, there it is.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Game time. You know who it is. Huh?
Yes, card I gave you. Show you how good cards. 5.5 hours. That's what it says, right? 5:32.
Cause y'all forgot y'all were
Yeah, the memory card. What happened?
Huh?
Said reinsert the memory card.
Yeah, we forgot. I turned that mug on.
Oh, there's 188 minutes. 83.
Yep.
That's enough. 183 is kind of close. I should dump some stuff, huh?
Yo.
Tell the people, hold on. I'm gonna dump some things because 183 is trying to cut me close.
An hour, so that'd be 60, 120 minutes. How many plan on doing?
183.
Oh, 60.
Right, it's 120.
That's 120. How many minutes you plan on doing?
Sometimes even we go over an hour and a half. That's 180, hour and a half. 90, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn that power on. Oh no, on the monitor. See, let's face this way. See right there, top. Yep.
Oh, I got to record, right?
Yeah. Well, and also make sure that on the side, on the side it says autofocus. So on this side, ooh, we are bright.
Am I looking in the thing?
No, on the side. Nope, other side. Turn around on the side. Yeah. No, look, nigga, on the other side.
This side.
If it's only two sides. No, you see the thing that says autofocus? Beyond
full auto. Power button.
Yeah, that's what's like.
I see an auto main channel.
Autofocus.
Menu display.
It's up and down.
No filter preset. Okay. Auto push.
I need to get up anyway. Because we're too bright on the screen. I gotta turn that setting down.
Hold for auto.
Double mic'd up on the Tuesday afternoon.
Sunday.
No, he has it, Dion. You double mic'd up.
ISO game.
You ain't gonna find it, dude. Sit your ass down.
Funny thing is on the microphone. Oh, it is. I would have got it eventually, man.
Yeah, eventually.
That's smart.
I see you. That'll be there to go. Yeah, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Mocha mix.
Yeah, you gonna kill that rest.
You cooking stop. If I put some chicken broth in my coffee. Chicken broth. I'm not a mocha fan.
You're a mocha fan?
Anything chocolate, mocha.
It's not chocolate.
Well, anything mocha, chocolate, caramel.
It's just cream.
I'm just. It is.
It's 100% cream.
Oh, why does it say mocha?
That's the name of it. Just like
bro?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like a mocha.
No,
oh, okay.
It's just cream.
Turn me off.
100% cream. I don't. Yeah. Mocha. It's just the name of it. It's a terrible name.
Like, why is it called mocha mix? It's a mocha mix.
Yeah, King Sam. Appreciate you, Anisette. Yeah, Moyo told me. He's like, why you keep calling her Anisette? It's Anisette, right? I thought it was Anisette.
Wait, it says Anisette.
Anisette. Right.
Anisette.
Right.
Anisette. We did this before.
Right. No, but Moyo was like, can you please stop calling that woman Anisette? It's Anisette.
Can't read.
Late night lacking Chaz.
What's up, King Sam? Flaccid again. I said I got the flaccid again.
You want to switch out? We never did that side.
That's weird, yo. Put it up. Put it up right here. See it? Put it up.
Hello.
Yup. Yup. The proof sauce. That's what I think of.
Oh, hey, all bleeding green today. What?
Oh,
what? Did y'all lose or something?
I don't know who bleeding green is. Just got the what?
The
mic. Yeah, no doubt. Just like my penis. Hey, y'all, bleeding green, undomesticated John. What's happening? Oh, are you talking about Philly? Because Philly just won off of a field goal attempt that went awry for the Cardinals. So 5-0 Phillies. Eagles are 5-0. That's crazy. Also, they've played nobody good. So there's that also. You guys got to have play somebody. You know what I mean? Then a domesticated John, I'd be like, Philly's off for real. But right now, I played trash teams. Nobody you played has a winning record. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of pressure when you go in football, any sport. It's a lot of pressure when you're undefeated because now everyone's trying to come to your head.
Yeah, what about your team? We know what the Lions do. We don't need to talk about this. What are we talking about? We just got beat 29-0 today by the Patriots and the third string quarterback.
Why? Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I don't like to hear about stats. Okay? I watch my football in an hour time span from all the highlights.
All the highlights.
I knock out about 6 hours.
No commercials and stuff like that.
All the highlights. Oh, well, this game is good as hell.
I used to watch on Facebook.
Yep. I don't watch the fat. I don't watch no. They got tackled.
It's good football like that. Yeah, I agree. It's good football.
It's Rocky 1. All power punches. There's no grappling. There's no grappling.
Yeah, he runs for a yard. Nah, get to the good shit.
If it ain't the playoffs.
I lived in Philly my entire life and never cared about the Eagles. Boo you, Dion. Why they boo you?
They boo me because I don't watch the full game.
I was talking shit about the Eagles.
I don't watch the full game.
I'm gonna look at the Eagles schedule right now. Let's see. Make sure I know what I'm talking about. Stephen A. Smith, no facts, is talking. Let me tell you, if you say it like you believe it, then goddamn it, it's a fact.
That's how he talks.
Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I did my research. I am me.
The funny thing is about these shows. What's hilarious about sports? It's just entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But these commentators be talking like these are like life-changing political moves. Like, listen, if LeBron James do not get that 20 for 20, you guys are probably like you guys are in the deficit. You guys gonna be in the problem. It's like, dude, this is not that important. Y'all talking like
it is that important.
It's just entertainment.
It is that important.
It's not.
Damn it.
So
yeah, it is to everybody. So the Eagles have played the Vikings, who have a winning record. You guys have played one good team so far. I want to see when it gets down. So let's see the best team you guys got coming. Let's see here. You guys play Dallas. They have a winning record right now. I'm sure you guys will beat them because they're not that good. That whole conference is trash. Pittsburgh, ass. Houston, ass. Washington, again, ass. Indiana, ass. Tennessee, good game. Green Bay. This is the worst team Green Bay has had since Aaron Rodgers has been there. But we'll see. Giants, they just won today. Who knows if they're any good?
Why are you doing me like this?
Chicago, ass. Dallas, ass.
Why are you telling me all the punchlines?
Saints,
yo?
whatever. Giants.
Now I'm watching games with knowing that everybody's dead people.
What are you talking about? Dead people. What are you talking about?
Imagine if I said, you guys see 6'6" the whole time. Bruce Willis is dead. And I'm like, okay, now I gotta watch it with that punchline up front.
But why
you telling me?
What did it say in their schedule?
Giants won. King,
oh, it's about today.
Yeah, so like now I'm watching like. All right,
I thought you only watched the Rams.
No, I watched all the games
and
all the highlights.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I thought
you were like 10 minutes.
I thought you were saying it's an hour per game.
No.
Right. And I think it's just no commercials, but you watch
I watched all the highlights.
I get what you're saying. Because I remember watching on Facebook. It'd be 10, 15 minutes. Okay. I thought you were just saying, no, I just watched the Rams with no commercials. No, you watched every game.
All of them with popcorn and Pop-Tarts.
I'm sorry.
Drinking pop.
My apologies now. I thought you were only watching the Rams get down.
Nah, dude. Now I'm like, he said the Eagles lost. Let me watch him. I can't read who. Oh, no, they're about to win. Oh, I already know the punchline.
I'm sorry, dear. I didn't know.
What an imbecile.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I am rooting for the Detroit Lions, man. What's their record?
We are 1-4. Okay.
Y'all won your first game, right?
We beat
I think I was
Washington. And everybody was like, see? And I was like, yeah, we beat Washington.
Yeah.
Who's Washington's starting quarterback?
I don't know.
Who's their best player?
RPG don't work with no more.
RPG?
RG3.
Hilarious.
He don't work. I said work for him. He don't play with him anymore. No.
Oh, it's been a minute.
The fact that their names are Commanders is insulting.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the Cleveland Indians are now the Cleveland. I just said it's Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians.
What are they?
I prefer the racism. Better names.
Are they avoiding like any animals? Because traditionally, like PETA should be attacking all sports, right?
Who?
PETA.
But there's no real animals playing.
Yeah, but they're like, hey, like because now Commanders is like a title. Mm-hmm. Guardians is like a title. So like, if we're being safe by not associating with anything.
I mean, you can't be like PETA would be upset if it was Lions and Bears were playing, and before the match, an actual lion and bear falls to the death. And then you're like, well, we'll see if this is accurate today. Here comes the kickoff as they clean up the blood and rip shreds of the animal. Then PETA would be like, this is a problem.
I need them to go back to like angry, terrifying mascot naming. Like back in the day it was like Raptors, the Panthers, the Jaguars. These are terrifying animals. Then all of a sudden they got soft. They had bullets at a chance. They had Washington bullets.
It's like, we'll shoot your ass.
There's no soft way to say that. Like, what do you mean about bullets?
And it wasn't like a bullet with arms and legs dribbling the basketball. It was just like a team shot coming through. And then they became the Wizards.
Right. That was cute.
And Harry Potter.
What is the softest mascot in any of them? Like, why? Oh, nigga, the Browns. That's a color.
The Browns is a color. It's literally some guy's last name was Brown. Same with Bobcats. Remember that's not the Bobcats.
Yeah, Bobcats is an animal though.
Well, yeah, but it's not like a terrifying animal.
Nigga, it's yes, it is.
Bobcat's not that big.
A bobcat?
They're not big.
If I say, yo, I got a bobcat in the back, you go, oh, let me pet him. You're not.
I'm not saying let me pet him, but I'm not going to be like, oh, get the kids. It's a bobcat.
Exactly. So it's terrifying.
It's not terrifying. A bobcat?
Yes.
No, it's like saying like a bobcat is. It's not more terrifying than a pit bull.
It is a undomesticated.
If you said, yo, there's a pit bull loose, I'm like, oh, we can't go out there. But if you said there's bobcat, I'm like, get this thing out the way. It
is a medium cat in between an actual cat and a lion.
They're like the in between. It's like a coyote. Are you scared of coyotes?
Yes.
No, coyotes are pussies.
Oh my god.
Coyote.
If Yo said there's a coyote in the trash can,
he's gonna run. A coyote? If there's 20 coyotes, it's a problem.
Exactly, dude.
But if there's one, get out. Coyotes don't want no.
Do you want to test it? As
a coyote?
There's a coyote stuck in our garbage. Let me help him out by grab the back of his neck.
I'm not worried about a coyote,
nigga. If it's a coyote in the trash can,
I'd rather scrap with a coyote than a possum. If I had to choose, I'm gonna be like, yo, it's a possum. I'm like, well, we're gonna have to shoot that motherfucker. A coyote, I'm like, oh, here, buddy, you lost me your pack.
You cannot be telling the truth.
They're not that.
You're spitting out tall tales right now. There's no way you said you're not afraid of a coyote or a bobcat.
A wolf is different. A coyote, they're not terrifying. Coyotes don't do anything to you.
Can y'all please?
No one's been ripped to shred by coyotes.
Can y'all please? Now I'm tired of this.
You've never heard a wild pack of coyotes ripped a man apart. Wolves, they gonna get your ass. Coyotes ain't no problem.
Coyotes are the step cousins of wolves.
They're like, keep your, you know what they say? They say, oh, keep your small animals coyote alert. Coyote, you don't worry about no coyote. Whoop a coyote's ass. A rabid pit bull though? That's gonna be the real alert. Pit bull loose in the neighborhood.
Can y'all please tell this nigga, Chaz?
What about a dingo? I think are dingoes like coyotes, or are they more vicious? It's like Zuper. Well,
so Zuper.
Undomesticated John said, I agree with you, Chaz. Possums ain't to mess with. I take a coyote over a possum any day.
Zuper, can you please tell Chaz that coyotes and bobcats are terrifying?
The bobcats
they will rip your femur off.
Why cats are aggressive though in general. Cats are aggressive in general.
That's my whole thing with Tony Baker with the pippity paps.
I'm just saying, I just would like a cat for one thing, but I'm not really terrified of a cat or. Hey man, there's too many noises be around here, dog. It's just I'm always gonna get. Oh, this is a complete turn. Okay? This is nothing because I was about to say I'm always thinking about to get raped in here. Okay. Yo had a birthday party for a coworker.
Okay.
So we went downtown to what I swear was an underground sex dungeon.
Yes. Okay? Keep talking. Now I'm all in.
So like the dude was gay. I met him and his husband, cool cats. Okay. But the way we had to get there, it was like, okay, you guys got to go down here. You got to go to this dungeon. You got to come back up. And I was like, yo, where am I? I went to the bathroom. The bathroom was pitch black. Yeah. I said, this is where me and my asshole apart. Yeah. I was like, I'm 37. I had a great run with me and my butthole. And I was like, it's about to be ripped to shreds in this bathroom in the dark right
Hello, Fluffy.
Why was it?
Those are too mine.
So I was like, well, I'm peeing facing the door. I was like, I'm
facing the door.
I'm not turning my back. I don't know. Why is it so dark in the bathroom? It was pitch black.
Whatever happens.
Feeling around? Huh? What are we doing?
If we don't see it, it didn't happen. Hey, I think I'm getting head.
So I went back in. I told y'all, said, hey, man, that bathroom was pitch black. I thought I was gonna get attacked in gang rape. She's like, thought nothing of it. I told you we had an argument, right? So I was like, is this the payback? Is it gang rape? Is this how we got? This is way too extreme. This is not even. It's supposed to move out for a couple of days. Show him. So then we're sitting in there, and mind you, everybody's nice. Everybody's nice. Blah blah blah. It just gets like gayer and gayer, and then. I guess they had like at a certain he had a place that was private, so then the other people come in who are like regular patrons, and then it got just mad crowded, and the place wasn't that big. Yeah. So then I go, okay, I'm done. You know what I mean? I go like my capacity for people in a small space was already being tested, and now there's probably 100-something people in a small space, and I got to get out of there. So then I just waited outside, and then there was a bunch of people like, "You're not gonna come in and dance with us?" It's like. In the nicest way,
right.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not. No homophobe here.
Right.
I don't know. I'm done with the space.
Of
people. But I really thought, that was it. I was like, oh, well, I'm about to be what does it say? Baptized by fire in my butt.
I went to a gay baby shower. I won't skip past how. All right.
You said you will?
I went to a gay baby shower.
You said you're going to?
I went to. I thought you said going.
Wait a second.
No,
you said I'm going to skip past how.
Yeah, I'm going to skip past how they had a baby.
Why are you skipping past this?
Because it doesn't matter how they. It's a long story how these two men.
Well, I'm very interested in this story. Please explain. You know how?
I don't want to tell their business like that. It just.
Who are they? We don't know who these people are.
I don't want them to be like, this nigga tell my business.
We don't know who they are.
Because I don't want to tell how
Is it Gerald?
Yeah, it is. I don't want to tell how these two men came about having a baby.
Tell the story, Dion.
No.
Why are you leaving it out? They don't tell the story at all.
Because it was a private gay party, right?
All right, so you got an invitation.
Yeah. And the baby was cooking into another woman, literally.
Why is that's the story?
Yeah. But I don't want to say who was the woman. Anyway, let me skip past that because it's like, what? Okay. That's going to trigger a whole different thought.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And it was a sausage fest, right? But it was like my coworkers.
Okay.
Two guys that worked together, and everybody at the job was working there, so I definitely went.
And you can't be the guy who doesn't go.
Because, right. And that's super cool. Super cool. And I did not know it was going to be that, and I'm using quotation, it was gay. It was like gay, like dick seats.
Bro, when you're somewhere, here's the thing, dog. This is always going to sound offensive. But where I went to, it was Latino gay. And I just found out that that's the gayest of the gay. I said, nothing get gayer than Latino gay. I said, oh, this is a new level. I thought black gay was gay.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Were the guys you with, were they black or white? Or where were they?
One was mixed and one was white.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, continue on. It's jarring, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I wasn't ready for all this.
Right.
Like, I knew y'all were gay, but there's
So,
levels.
Like they had like penis cupcakes.
Yeah, man.
They had like a couch that was sitting.
And you're like,
the couch was
this is a baby shower,
but the baby wasn't there yet. So it was a couch that was a penis, and then the ottomans were like two balls. So
very funny.
And I was just like, man, I gotta sit on.
Yep.
I gotta sit on this nigga's.
Go and take a sack. You want a nut? You want the whole thing? You want the?
But it was like, when I say it was like it was like 80 to 20 guys there, right? 80 guys, 20 girls.
Oh, okay.
Not, you know what I'm saying, that percentage.
Okay.
And everything was just silly to them. But for me, it was just like, why is everything shaped like a penis? Like it was like of course, piggies in the blanket, and they had like two hors d'oeuvres, like not hors d'oeuvres, olives on the
He's like, this is not necessary. This don't even go together. Pigs in the blanket and olives don't even taste good together.
And me trying my best to be cool with everything, I was like, I just want like they had
You're allowed to go. Y'all wild,
right?
Y'all wild for this,
right?
This is wild.
And the cups had like little like balls, but you said like you drink it, like it was like a cup. You pour it in it, but the bottom of it was like, so now I'm sucking. It was like, can I have a straw, man? I was like, can you just pour the water in my hand?
They give you a whole dick straw. Hey, you go. It's a girthy one. Great. They had those are real. The penis straws. It's like bachelorette parties.
I was like, y'all spending way too much money on. Like, I know it's silly for y'all, but it was like, why y'all taking pictures of me doing this, yo? Yo, I know he was gay.
Then it was like, long.
So I found myself only eating like the egg, what's it called? Deviled eggs, and like the beans. Cause I was like, I feel like somebody's taking a picture of me.
Oh yeah.
Wait till.
And then the song comes, that nigga, like me right here. See on the videos of people trying to sneak eat hot dogs and shit. I'm not gonna be hot dog shamed, bro. No, eating a glizzy. Yeah, I'm eating a glizzy. I'm a glizzy gobbler. Okay, come on, I'm not doing all this with y'all. That's what it is. It's too much. It's too much anti-gay for me to have to defend being straight.
Yeah, but I was super cool, and the whole time I was just like, they was like, "How you feeling?" Yeah, I'm like, "I'm good." And they was like, wait for me, like, you ain't gotta say nothing. And my head was like, nah. I mean, I already had that. You know, you put it in the back of your pocket, like, I can't stay too long, but I just want to support y'all.
No doubt.
So anytime it gets to come, it's like, now it's time. Now I can tell this.
Where you going? We're about to have the strippers come out, yeah. No.
They had a piñata. Guess what it was?
A baby?
It was. So you would think the penis bills like that. It was the penis was the rope, and then there was two balls to hit.
How bad would it? Would you rather have the penis or there was an actual baby piñata that you had to beat until it opened? And every time you hit it, it was like, and then candy fell out.
But when you hit the balls, like little tiny milk came out.
Nah.
Come on. Little squirts.
Put these headphones on. I'm professional. Sorry. It's my first day. It's my first day on the job.
Yeah, we read some of these comments.
Oh yeah.
Zup said a bobcat.
Definitely Zoom.
Yep. I'm not changing. I'm in too deep. Zup said a bobcat will destroy your life. Coyotes will cut you up, but wouldn't die for it. A bobcat will kill you. I don't know.
I'm not worried about a bobcat.
Shut your ass up. Were you in the bathroom alone?
Yes.
I think.
I can't be sure.
Yo, both is scary. Because if it was like 6 people in there that didn't say nothing, yo. He was like, these people walk against the wall like this, like.
What if I went out and then I was like, oh, okay, and then I saw the people come. I'm like, they were like, should we get him? No.
He's not yet. He's not primed up yet. That's
funny.
funny.
Drink now.
Moyo in the building.
Moyo. What did they give you? What? Oh, penis straw. Yeah. Gotta applaud the effort and the skill to put all that together. Oh, they definitely.
Yeah, buddy.
And events.
Buddy.
Yeah, man. You just got you get gay friends and you just got to be like, I want to see some wild shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see some stuff that I'm not used to seeing. I went to a gay pride parade in San Francisco.
I can imagine.
2008, 19, one of those years. I'm not exactly sure which year it was, but I remember one of my best friends came to San Francisco. The girl he was dating, their whole family came out. The girl he was dating, her brother was gay and her sister was gay, right? So the one that was dating my buddy was the only hope for reproduction at the time, But now there's technology, right? This was years ago. So they was like, yo, we're going to go up to San Francisco to a gay pride parade. You down? I said, hey, man, I grew up with them also. I was like, I'm down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to come out and we're all going to support and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And in the day, it was really cool. Then at night, it got really wild.
The opening scene of Blade.
Oh, boy. I just remember, man, that when it was time to go, there was this dude, big tall brother, man, just walking. He had nothing but pink boots on.
Okay.
And a cape.
Nothing.
He had a cape on.
He was butt naked.
Okay. But he had pink boots on and the cape. And that was just like, yeah, it's time to go, right?
You have to have a lot of confidence.
Oh, he was confident, all right.
Like, you're not even hard. You just you see it.
He was dangling from San Francisco to the end of the pier. It was like, oh, man.
I'm never that confident. Even if it's my girl, she see me. If I'm fresh out the shower, I'm like, yo, hold up, man, hold up. I need to turn the air off.
Oh, man, I was like, this is...
That's a lot of confidence.
It was,
let me ask you this. Men can walk outside with no shirt on, right? And that's not considered indecent exposure.
Correct.
A woman can not do it because it's considered indecent exposure, right? But if they cover up their nipples, it's not considered indecent exposure, right?
But men can have nips exposed.
Men can have their nipples exposed? So it's not considered. So the nipple is the part of nudity
for the woman.
Right? So what if, through happenstance, a woman gets what?
This is already wild.
This is wild?
Only because you're about to say something.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
Because I read upon it. Because so here we go. I read upon it. Women are not technically allowed to wear.
Expose their nipples.
Right.
Okay.
Because this is considered indecent exposure. But what if the woman do not consider herself a woman?
Okay. She doesn't identify.
She doesn't identify as a woman.
Okay.
Can you now be out in public with shirtless?
So I guess it goes back to this argument of gender versus sex.
Right.
Right? Because gender is what you're born with, or sex is the construct. One is one you're born with, and the other is what you identify as. Okay. So I guess it would be what the law is. Is the law gender based
or sex based?
Or sex based? Because then you have to go like, why don't I identify? And it's like, pull out your vagina, prove it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And now the woman has to be like, you exposed or don't be exposed. You're going to jail either way. There's no options there. Yeah, man. I think that women should be allowed to just have the breast out, baby.
Yeah.
For the nipple. Man, I was at Izzy's gymnastics class the other day, and there was a lady behind me. She had a toddler, right? And I'm talking to this other lady, and we're all having a conversation. I'm facing the little window so I can watch Izzy. And then the girl said something. I was like, ha, whole titty out, breastfeeding. Yeah. I was like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, oh, it's okay. And I was just like,
I can't continue conversation.
Nah, I saw your her husband was next to her.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's feeding. And I'm just like I'm down for women to public breastfeed. I just thought
it's uncomfortable.
Only because I thought the blanket was going to be a part of it. It's not an uncomfortable thing. I was just kind of like, well, now I feel like a freak.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like now I feel like I was just like,
yeah, because
yeah.
if she had said no, it's okay. I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's hungry. Huh?
He just dripping all over the place, huh? There it is right there. He dripping.
I went down
Wow.
to get a double feature.
I mean, is it really sweet? Let me try the other one.
Yeah, I was just like, no, man. I don't know. I just thought it'd have been like, hey, I just thought the blanket was a thing. I'm not one of the people who go like, I'm anti-breastfeeding. I'm like, no, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing. I just thought the blanket was the thing. That was the argument.
Yeah.
Is it just breastfeeding to bring breastfeeding, or is it just the blanket? Because I'm never going to complain about a breast out. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
oh, that's disgusting.
Because here's the thing. Men are never afraid of looking at titties.
No.
Never afraid.
Even this one.
You're never afraid, but obviously we respect women who breastfeed.
Right.
But you can't be like, now I can't look at it.
Right.
Because it's like, hey, this is this baby's feet, but it's like you kind of like gotta.
I'm like, yeah, man, just put the blanket on. I thought the blanket was coming.
Yeah.
I thought that's all.
Yeah.
I just thought the blanket was coming. Put the blanket on.
Kevin Gates had said he got inspired to lose weight because he was holding his baby, and he was holding his friend's baby, and the baby started sucking his dick.
As he was holding his baby shirtless?
Yeah. Hey, man, hey, I got to lose this weight.
But it's funny because babies will go for it.
Yeah.
Babies will
Because that position. I remember this position.
Wait. Hey. Mm-hmm. Let me latch. No, I got nice face. I'm latching. All right. What did they give you? Peter Straub. Chaz was like, time to go indeed. Listen, I'm all about free the nips. Me too. Wouldn't walking out in pastry still be considered indecent exposure?
No, because when it comes to like bikinis, we see women out in public with just their
barely nipple cover,
just covering up the areolas.
Gender is the infinite first world identity. What? The infinite first world identities that is now your whole ass personality. It's only in America where you have this weird relationship with sex and the sexualization of everything. I heard that also. I always make sure I support Dion and his baby. No. What? I don't know. But it's nice though.
Who said this?
Anderson said. Because you have babies. Look, I just may stare if it's on display. What's the face about Moya? Oh, what is that? Moya, what emojis?
Melons.
Those are melons?
Those melons.
You're like a little pump action Moyo. Breasticles. Yeah, okay. Moyo was like,
because if a woman say, oh, it's okay. Like, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. You give me the go.
Look with my binoculars.
Yeah,
pull out my phone. Hit the flashlight on it. It's related.
Play this John Legend. I'm ready to go right now.
Yeah, dear mother, it's hilarious. What's up, Fifi? Is real.
I love Fifi. Fifi and Moyo are the best.
Fifi's
they were my
Moyo.
They were my lawyer. Because of you, ass face.
What? Why my ass face?
Because, dude, scrotum chin ass nigga. Because you posted the video of me with the white chick from Haunted House. When I went live yesterday, some random girl was like, "Yo, no, I think it was a guy started off like, yo, Di, I wasn't really with you in Haunted House. Was it fun? Were you really? It started like that. Like,
dude was asking you, was really?
Yeah, was you really hitting it? Like, no, man, that wasn't me. I'm fighting for my life. And then it went from like, let's see them cheeks, and then hey, booty. What was that? You? How was it?
These are all dudes.
It was just random people. It was guys, girls, going back and forth. And then I was like, I can't talk. Fifi, please talk for them. Like, help me. Help. Fifi was my lawyer. Moyo was my public offender.
Yeah.
And then they was chiming in for me.
Yeah. Now, man, we're trying to hide them wrong. I'm going to post that once a year.
Dude, and then they started circulating the video.
Yes.
Without the blur.
Oh, the whole ass was out. Yeah.
I'm watching it like,
Uh,
how can I get? I'm you know how like you like, how can I get out of this?
Hey man, for one thing, the internet, including people like me, will never let you forget. You do it, you put your ass out there. It's out there. It's out there forever. Your grandkids are gonna be like, Grandpa, they keep making fun of me in school. And you're gonna be looking at, yeah. Just on loop.
It's a loop.
It's just great. Yeah.
Oh God.
You know? It's great. I wish I had something people went to back and was like, when the time Chaz was in the thing, definitely, that's my ass. You know? Look, is he?
Yeah.
That's your papa right there.
It was funny, dude. That scene, I'm not talking about this. That scene was at least 20 minutes long. There's a lot of improv. Y'all think that was a spray bottle? That was really me sweating. that was real sweat. Keep going, Lackey. And then I was in an angle because they wanted her to see. They wanted the camera to see her. Mm-hmm. So I'm in an angle, like doing like this. And now, like I'm getting a cramp.
Like stamina was up. Come on, man. I give you a lot of love. You get a bunch of DMs after that.
After that, no.
They was like, "Hey, Lack, come break my back." Ain't get none of those. Mandingo party? Nothing.
No. I mean, I was a virgin, so at the time.
When? What time?
2012.
You had 2 old kids. They were people. They were already humans. Your daughter was born, right? Your youngest?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
2006 and 2011.
Yeah, we were whole humans already, man.
Yeah.
Let's get back in this calendar. We're talking about wait, you say Chaz. Talk about it. Wait. Oh. Yeah. If you have them out, you can't be annoyed that people aren't looking, especially if it's if it's out of the norm. It is out of the norm. Yep. It wasn't like I was in the breastfeeding area. Right. It was like, oh man, I didn't know it was standing in the titty milk area. I'm so sorry. I was wondering what was sticky on my feet.
Before we go to the next comment, where is the worst place to breastfeed? As like, yo, man, this is not the place. At a funeral. Courtside.
Them cameras are gonna be on a minute. And LeBron. LeBron. Ariel. Oh wow.
What is the worst place that somebody's like, man? This is no, we can't do this. At a strip club. The stripper.
Come in there.
Why are you working, ma'am? Yeah. Why are you working?
She's squirting one. Somebody's in there.
The baby catching the money.
Strip club's pretty bad. Man, I felt bad for this one lady. She was breastfeeding on a public bus.
Oh my God, yeah. That's not bad.
It felt bad because she just kept like looking around, and I'm like, I know you feel so exposed. Right. And it's the bus.
Was she the bus driver?
No. Move back. Move behind the
yellow line.
And I was like, oh, this poor lady. Mm-hmm. It was pretty bad. I would have to say like some kind of like a senior home. It's got to be a bad place.
Who's the old woman?
No.
A senior home?
A senior home. It was like some lady visiting her grandfather. Because I don't know, horny old man going to be like, oh, thanks, you did it so long. It's been so many years.
When you're done.
Oh, look who's back.
When you're done with that, I'll come in next.
I want a little more milk myself.
I hope my voice never sound like that.
The old man?
Yeah.
All right. Otherwise, you get that old, hey, what's up, yo? The voices get gruff. You know what I mean? Hey, okay, all right.
I think that's like cigarettes, or like a lot of. If you was like a coach like Doc Rivers, screaming all your life. Phil Jackson, he's been screaming all his life.
Yeah, any kind of coach is bad.
Yeah.
I can't yell at all. My voice is soft, bro. I yell and my voice is gone.
Yeah.
It'd be gone.
Leo Flowers said the bank robbery.
What's up, Leo?
Everybody get down.
What's up, Leo? How you been, bro? Leo Flowers in the building. Leo Flowers has the biggest hands I've ever seen. Very funny dude, Chi-Town. What's up, Leo?
Absolutely, dude.
Been a minute.
Not a lie.
Been a minute. Most healthiest and
Yes.
funny dude.
Let me tell you about Leo Flowers.
Leo got to be 60. Looks amazing.
Man, let me tell you about Leo Flowers. He was the first person I've ever heard talking about veganism.
Yes.
Then he was the first person ever I heard people talk about yoga. I was like, dude, how many white people you hanging out with? Like, why are you doing all this white stuff?
All of them.
Yeah. So, because I was like, black people don't do yoga.
Yeah.
But obviously did. I was ignorant.
We were ignorant. The internet wasn't around yet.
Right.
We didn't know.
Right.
Black people didn't do it.
It did.
It wasn't on TV.
As soon as vegan got hot, Leo was like, I'm done.
He went back to
I'm done. And I was like, what happened? He said, I was in Vegas one time, just shoved some pepperoni in my mouth and was like, yeah, I'm back. I was like, what? Leo Flowers.
I've seen Leo do a 5-minute bit on grapes and a 5-minute bit on the word help.
Yeah. Leo's a monster.
Great comedian, bro.
He's a monster.
Good to see you. Good to see you digitally. You look great.
Yeah.
Can you go back up some?
Yes.
Catch up on some comments. Leo Flowers in the building. Oh, man, I missed all that.
Yeah.
Wait, what you say, Chaz? Talk louder. Yeah. What happened to the live last night? I didn't show up on Thursday because when we go see John Legend on Thursday, when did I go see John? Yeah, Thursday. I was in a meeting on Thursday, so I cannot make it live. If that's what you're talking about, last night.
You see, it got weird.
Or did you go live last night?
Oh, if it was my live, it did get weird.
Yeah. Oh, you're weird.
Yeah,
your live
my live got weird
because of all that. Yeah.
They were.
Be on IG or YouTube.
I can't say verbally. They were digitally raping me. Show them cheeks.
I was in a bathroom in downtown, almost getting, and then you were digitally.
Yeah.
Wow, assaulted.
We need the only
attack on Lack and Chaz.
We need the OnlyFans for those cheeks.
You should have started. I would have started one right then and there. You'd have to have 6 locations by now. Me and Moyo are discussing whether or not we should continue representation. There has to be some copyright law or something in the building. Y'all have to do Laughing While Feminine. Oh, yeah, you had to be Laughing While Feminine. Yeah, fee times 2. Let's talk about your people. Call my people. Okay, Chaz got a piss. What? The guy in the water running right through. Not yet, Lee. I'm good. Practicing for a porn shoot beyond the beach. Bank robbery. Worst place would be church. Ooh, church. Worship if you saying out in the open. I nursed everywhere. Them bad boys will hurt. Right? You gotta let them squirts out. Haunted house. Is the worst place if the baby is hungry? Let me know.
I mean, shit. I mean, if you were getting robbed, ma'am, get on the ground. Can I just nurse my baby real quick? Get your ass on the ground.
Bro, how was I the first person here and missed the whole damn show? It's the first minute somebody called me and I've been on the phone since. I hate that kid.
That's funny.
Man, when you get a phone call, bro, and they hold you hostage for the day,
yeah,
you be like, dog.
Yeah.
I've hung up on people just like, I don't know what happened.
That's what I love about cell phones. You can just hang up,
Just
like,
hang
man,
up.
I lost reception, bro.
Yeah, because you got to hit the,
Yeah.
You hit one of the 2 of those back to back.
Yeah. And then they call back, you're like, I'm in too deep. I can't hang up. I can't.
Remember back in the day, you just put your phone on the hook. You gone. Beep.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You got to just be busy. It's so long
There ain't no
ago.
call waiting, man.
Yeah, we're way too accessible.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yo gets mad at me because when I'm home, I don't have my phone or my watch on. I don't do it. And she's like, but what if I'm trying to call you? Or I'm just like, I'm home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what is she had to call your mom or something?
Yeah. But I'm like, I'm home.
What is it? Hey, take the meat out, man, because I'm trying to cook us.
I get it, but I'm home. I'm just like, I'm not on call. I don't work for you people. I'm not on call. No, you're on call 24/7.
You do that. You know that, right?
What?
You'll text me and say, hey, can we shoot tomorrow? And if I don't answer, I read my watch. I'm like, yeah, so you got to do blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it over here. And he's like, hello? I'm like, nigga, I'm working. So you hit me like, so if I hit you with the same thing.
Hold on. I bet you it's way more rare that I don't hit you back than vice versa.
Nigga, how many?
You'll be like, hey, yo, is that a such and such? Or you just going to leave it here? Question mark. You hit me all the time. Be like,
right.
It's fine.
Right. You're the one who be like, I'll be like, hey, Matter of fact, I said, hey, well, if you didn't like She-Hulk, what's your favorite show?
And
you didn't respond. You didn't respond for like 3 days.
In my mind, I answered.
And then you said, hey, can we shoot tomorrow? Oh, my bad. I didn't see this. I'm like, this nigga right here. I can't stand Chaz, dude. You are a hypocrite.
Zero doubt about that. That's
Yes.
not the point. The point is, I don't like being on demand all the time. I don't want to be summoned. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you just had it on and like, okay, this person texts me. They don't know that I don't see this or not.
Well, that's different. I just because you still, especially if it's like if it's the wife, somebody in your family. He's like, I gotta.
You don't have to.
It's gonna be a problem later.
But what's the difference between it's like, Leo's texting right now. I do not have to respond back right now.
I don't have
because
to.
Right, but you taking it off entirely?
Because if somebody goes, yo, I hit you.
Right.
And then I'm like, okay,
I didn't see it.
But if I forget to hit that person, right? Like I'm more than down to be like, but I'm just like, I don't want it at all. I don't want to have to be in contact with somebody. I miss the good old days when I came back home. Beep. Who's on the answer machine? Hey man, try to hit you. Okay. Let me call Davey back. Beep. Okay.
Davey.
Okay. Oh, great. Those are the days. It's like, yo, when you're not home, you're not home. Mm-hmm. But people know you're not far from the phone. Man, he on his phone all day. Oh, he lied, but he can't answer my. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not available.
Chaz.
Huh?
I think you should have a new podcast called Childish Shout. Childish
Chaz.
The
longest title of my new podcast.
Childish Chaz. Oh boy, fuck you. Go back to this.
You don't understand my plight. In a minute, somebody
let me off this bus.
I hang up on my cousin all the time. She won't let you speak to say bye. She talks so much and she doesn't notice for a good 15 minutes, and then she will call back. Oh my god, we must have the same cousin. Y'all hilarious. Maybe, but what are they really related? If you're an investigative job, it's like, I do have family in Philly. What? Shantae?
Let me ask you this though. This has happened before, but I want to actually hear your take on it. So there was a man and a woman who.
I like the way Beyonce says woman.
Why? How do you say woman?
I mean, no, it's just the way you say it every time. It's woman, and it's just like.
Is it Wildman? How you say it?
No,
woman.
You're saying it fine.
Help me, nigga.
I'm not saying you're saying it wrong. It's just the way you say it. You just say it differently. That's all.
Woman.
There's nothing wrong with the way you say it. I'm not saying that you're saying it wrong. I just go, the way you say it is different.
I hate you just pointed out the fact that I say wheel and wheel.
Well, you were saying the same thing.
Wheel.
That was the same word, and I was trying to understand what you were saying. You was like, no, it's like a wheel.
Wheel?
I said a what?
Wheel or a wheel?
Because I was like Will Smith, and you were like, no, like a car wheel. Like a tire wheel.
Nigga, I'll tell you what I tell you. That's the first time ever knowing that there was a difference between wheel and wheel. Wheel.
I was like, who? Okay.
I forgot what I was saying. What was the premise?
Woman. We were all
yeah. There's a man and a woman. I don't even know how I'm saying it different. Now I'm just subconscious of how I'm saying it.
Don't be subconscious. The way you say it is fine.
No, how do you say woman?
Woman.
What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong with the way you're saying it. It's just different. It's just funny. It's not wrong. It's not wrong at all.
You say Wilshire, don't you?
Wilshire?
Yeah. I thought you say Wilshire or Wilshire. Anyway, there's a man and a woman who dated for 10 years, got married. They were married for 6 years. They had the same sort of past, as in they were both adopted.
Okay.
Had 4 children.
No.
And then
lad.
They ended up being brother and sister.
Oh, you're crazy. That's not true.
100% true.
No, that is not happening.
And then they were both from the same.
What are the chances?
They were from the same state, but lived in a different.
They were half siblings.
Like no, they were like they same dad.
Okay, so they were half siblings,
right?
And they were both adopted.
They were like, hey, we're from Ohio, and now we live in Atlanta. Oh, that's crazy. When I was adopted, my parents were from there. They ended up going to Nebraska, New York, but they ended up in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, my biological family is from Ohio. That's crazy. Let's do a DNA test. and they found out through 23andMe that they had the same father.
What?
Yeah. So what do you do at the time? Do you break up, or do you like?
No, you go burn them records. You gotta go. They were 6 years in.
Yeah, there you go. Something new about it. See, what did it say? Wow. They had the same mother. Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on.
I feel like having the same mother makes you more related than having the same father.
Yeah, they came out the same vagina. Yeah.
Y'all really siblings. Same father.
Yeah. That's
the same. Y'all setting the same juices.
My bad. I think if Zup looked it up, that they had the same mother.
Wow.
Yeah. I forgot what it was.
Wow.
So what do you do, man? Do you like, we gotta stop this?
Hey man, if I found out me and y'all had the same son, I'm like, oh, we're here now. Let's just, who all knows? We gotta go kill everybody who knows.
The dumb thing is they went to publicize it. Hey, this is crazy, y'all. Let's talk about this on the internet.
And they're gonna still be together.
Like,
you sister fucker. Well, they're in Atlanta. They're in the South.
Yeah, I don't know the cities. I'll just give an example.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and then they did like a side by side of their faces. They was like, they kind of look alike.
They start saying that most couples start looking alike along together.
Because they exchanging DNA.
No, that's not why.
It's 100%.
That is not 100. Wait. Wait, time out.
What?
Time out. Your reasoning for couples looking alike later on is because they're exchanging DNA. And they start looking like each other?
You don't think that's accurate? If I'm kissing you and if I'm having unprotected sex with you, why are you laughing so hard, yo? It's 100% true. This nigga's laughing, yo. Yes. Thank you, Zup. That does how it works.
Zuper said that's not how DNA works.
I ignored the not.
Yo, Matt, where did you hear this was 100% true? You couldn't have heard this is 100% true somewhere. This is one of those things that you think of when you're a kid and you go, that makes sense.
Sense. I believe it. I'm not taking it back.
Oh.
I need for y'all to look this up, man.
That's so funny.
I'm loud and wrong a lot of times, but I feel like this time.
No, that's great.
I feel like you start to kind of shape.
Where is this at? They say that you start to shape each other's facial feature because of their expressions. You start to match each other's expressions. So your face literally forms, especially over a length of time with the other person. People who've been together for 20, 30, 40 years, you start matching each other's facial expressions.
No.
So your face literally molds into the people's laugh lines, they mold, the wrinkles. If you guys always do this one face together, your face molds. That's what they say.
I don't like how everybody's laughing at me right now.
Whew. I
gotta look this up, man. Somebody help me.
Woo! Hey,
please,
man.
Agree with me, somebody.
The fact that you said that's a fact. So they swap DNA.
Yeah, if you're kissing somebody.
And then they start the same thing.
If you're kissing somebody and you're having unprotected sex, you're essentially inserting your DNA in each other, and then it's intertwined with your body, and they start to.
Oh man, well, it's funny because I know you're joking, but it's still.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I mean, I know you're selling this thing, man. I know you're selling it. This is mad funny that you're selling it so tough. You can let it go now, bro. We're 2-3 minutes in the joke. It's cool, bro.
Yeah, I was fooling y'all.
Woo, that was a good one, though, man. They didn't see it coming.
Yes.
Nobody saw it coming.
Yep.
Oh, man. You wild, man.
I'll be getting y'all.
Woo. Lack, man, y'all got to give it up. That's commitment. Acting. You thought Hunter House or something. Dion pretending that DNA is how it's swapped and you start looking like the other person. That's acting. That's acting. Yeah. That's how you do it. I'm surprised you don't get booked more. That's crazy. You don't audition a whole lot, do you?
No.
You would kill. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Call you Dion Washington.
I was playing.
Dionzel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woo. Lack facts. Oh man.
I was joking.
Got me. What y'all got out here? Good thing Leo left. Leo Logic is wild, bro. I had you on that back. What, Dion? If Dion's imaginary world was true, I'd make out with every Samoan I meet so I can get taller and muscular. The dudes too, Zoop. So you're playing.
You slid
I
in
have
there,
no
thing.
words. Phew. I have no words. Wait, Aubrey Anderson. What did Aubrey Anderson say? You see Aubrey Anderson? Anthony Anderson. What?
Right here.
Oh, you like to go out, bro. Oh yeah, okay. I'll find all of them. Zoop said all of them. Zoop, you can't be that short, bro. How tall are you? Because I'm 5'7". I don't think I'm gonna go kiss a gang of Samoans. But them women be big. There's some big Samoan Tongan women out there. They ain't big enough. I met some. I was like, "Oh, you're a big lady."
Yeah, got a neck like a pit bull.
Neck like Mike Tyson. Man, you're funny, man. This is why this show is great. This is why everybody should tell everybody about this show, because you get first perspective from Dion Lack. You know what I'm saying?
I need a podcast called Loud and Wrong. Because I be rolling the dice. My logic and lies be so close to each other. I think it makes sense. And I'm still sticking behind it.
But why did you say that's like a fact if you didn't know if it's a fact?
I don't know.
I mean, why are you like,
I've heard it.
Where?
A lot of times you hear stuff like, oh, but you'll look it up, right?
But where did you hear it? Like, was it like a long time ago and you were like, well, that makes sense?
I kind of feel like I've heard it and I was like, But I didn't say, you know, you see someone on Instagram like, oh, wow, Donald Trump did blah blah blah. That's crazy. He did. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like it'd
have been different if you was like, I heard such and such and such and such is why that. Then I'd be like, oh,
yeah, okay. I heard it, but I'm almost certain that you hear something and then you associate it with truth, right? Like if I told you, Jonathan Woodman died. That was a comedian that you know or something like that. Really? Damn. But you can look it up. Mm-hmm. But the fact I told you that, but then I would go to someone else and be like, dang, man, I heard. Who told you that?
But then I wouldn't be like, John Woodman died. No, he did. That's a fact. That's a fact. And then it'd be like.
Because essentially, you got to go. When people die, you like, let me see the body. We're all going from.
I just feel like whoever your source was, you really trusted, and they let you down.
That's Instagram, Instagram, Twitter. A lot of this time.
No, I just mean on the DNA fact.
Yes,
Instagram and Twitter doesn't tell lies.
Right.
I don't care what no one says. Twitter is the place that you get the truth the fastest.
Yeah.
I know Twitter is fact checked that fast. Mm-hmm. Instagram, sure.
Yeah.
You get your lies. Facebook, sure. Twitter, fact checked all day.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that's like something like your older cousin would tell you, but you know, man, your DNA.
Just look around.
Because you know it's telling you a lie. And you grew up like, really? Yeah. So be careful who you get. You're going to look like that bitch one day. Oh, okay.
Oh. No, I'm looking it up. Can y'all please look it up for me so I can say thank y'all.
Thank y'all for what? No one's
because I'm like, before y'all debunked my statement, I was like, it's 90% sure. the fact that all y'all laughing, I've dropped down to 65.
That's still really high, way higher than it should be.
I feel like
65%. You should be at 0. You should be at 0. Like you should be at 0%. You should be all the way down. You should be a non-believer. You gotta give up that religion. Oh, Dion Lack! You done ruined it for you, man.
MVP?
Yeah, man. There's nobody better than this cat.
Yeah, it is.
There's nobody better than Dion, baby. You been watching a lot of football outside of just the highlights, or are you like really following the ranks?
I'm really following. I don't know what happened today.
Okay, because you're gonna watch it. I don't want to spoil it.
They played the Cowboys.
Yeah,
right?
I can tell you what happened.
Oh,
okay. I watched it.
They already played?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, man.
You want to?
No.
Are you in a fantasy league?
No. Okay. I never understood the logic of it.
What do you mean?
Like, I saw people do it. I thought it was like, hey, who do you think is going to win?
Mm-hmm. They have those.
I did not know it was going to be like an every week player. You know, I never knew how it worked. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, it's an every week thing. Mm-hmm. you win points off the players, and it was like a bet of like if he gets 5 touchdowns and 3 sacks, it was like, oh, this is a lot. This is a lot of math right here.
Well, you're not doing the math. Like it does it for you. You know what I mean?
So
you don't have to do your own math. It's usually you're on some kind of app or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe in the early days.
Yeah.
You know, when it first started, people make their own leagues. I mean, I don't know, but anytime I've ever done it, it's just like you're in the app and people, you know, everybody adds its own. It adds itself, and so by the end of the week, you know if you're winning or losing. It's cool though, because if you really follow it, you'll be like, people who don't follow. I have a buddy, he doesn't follow football at all, but when it's time to do fantasy football, he's all in. And he's like, "Yo, who should I get? Should I get this person? This person?" I'm like, "Hey, welcome to the world."
Yeah,
but I don't do fantasy, man.
Yeah,
I did it for like a couple seasons.
So what do you do?
Nothing. I just watch.
Yeah,
keep track of stats. I know way too much about the other people's stats and what's going on. I'm a really big sports guy, so it's really. But it gets weird because the older I get, it's like I shouldn't care about this so much. You know what I mean?
I literally said it earlier today.
Did you?
About the entertainment. Why do we care so much about it?
It's just one of those things. I go like, this is fun. I go like, I love keeping track of stats and who's doing what and who's where. You know what I mean? And but I think it all because like all the arguments back in the day, like you're like, nah, man, like before we can go look stuff up,
right?
You'd be like, what are you talking about? Barry Sanders had 8 touchdowns in a game. No, he didn't. It's impossible. He had 1,200 yards in one game, and you couldn't prove me wrong until you went to somebody almanac.
Yeah, dude, that's so funny, dude. I just told my daughter this. I was like, back in the 90s, we were great liars.
Oh, great liars,
man! One time I ran a 40.
No, you wouldn't tape it. You wouldn't tape it. I do it right now. Well, I mean, that was back in the day.
Yeah. I actually boxed Mike Tyson.
Bro, you got to lie so easy.
Yeah.
Like, no one can ever prove you wrong.
I was, me and Mike Tyson went 11 rounds.
Right.
I was the second person that knocked him out.
What?
Yeah, we would.
No, you didn't.
But he lost.
That never happened.
He won by a decision.
And then Mike Tyson now, it's like, I never. You don't look familiar at all.
You got any pictures? They didn't have cameras.
And then kids can be like, right now, Dad, I sent your picture over to Mike Tyson's email. His secretary showed it. He's talking about you right now on this on this podcast. Mike Tyson on this podcast.
He's talking about you on this podcast.
But if I ever do see him, Mike Tyson's podcast is great. He's a treasure now.
Yeah.
I'm glad he survived and with all that he went through, bro. You needed this version of Mike Tyson. He's so much more authentic. He's so much more he's gone through so much pain that there's so much wisdom and experience from him because of and gratefulness. Why are you laughing? And humbleness. What is that?
I have a question for you after work.
Go ahead.
Would you rather jump from a 3-story building to land on your feet like that, or receive a rib shot from Mike Tyson at his prime?
We just talked about this on Daddy Issues.
Oh, word?
We did each of us has to take a round against Mike Tyson, 1 through 5. Which round are you taking?
Man,
doing each round. I was like,
everybody 5.
I was like, we're not doing this. He was like, Tyson right now. Then a training video came out that day. I'm like, I'm not doing this. You know, out your mind.
Yes.
I'd probably have to take the rib shot in his prime. Because I think about 2 broken legs and a possible concussion. Because I'm breaking both legs. Off of 3 stories? 3 stories is high. We used to jump off our roof as kids.
Yes!
Crazy, bro. We used to jump off the roof.
Yes.
And be like, oh, dude.
Yes.
Why? How?
Yes.
And then my back and knees is bad now. I'm like, wonder what I did.
Yeah.
Jumping out of trees.
Man, dude. And remember when we used to swing?
Yep, you did the jump off.
Like,
you would do that or flip backwards. Seeing your launch, bro, we would all be like, I got the furthest.
Yeah. I marked it right here in the gravel. It would be a bunch of
you had
sticks.
to like just stay in your spot. Makes no sense.
I had a friend, and I'm sure everybody in every black neighborhood tried to do the wrap around swing.
Did he ever do it?
No, nigga.
Ever been done?
So what happened was, I'm going this way. He did like this, And he was like, we was like, well, here it go. Here it go. That one went up and went, pow! Right on top of that pole.
Oh.
Because it wasn't like he was getting pushed so to get like that. Because it went up. And he was like, it didn't like this. It then was like.
He got mad high.
Yes.
So he's brave.
Yes.
I would have tapped out.
Yeah.
So he just landed on the pole. Then hit the ground.
He wrapped around the swing chain. Almost hung himself. You ever had the two swings together with your friend next to you?
Oh yeah.
And then somebody push you like that?
Yeah.
They call it what they call it, the seesaw.
I don't know if you ever
I
named it.
don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh boy.
I don't think I've any somebody get that high before. You guys have any questions here?
No, we tough.
Do they still have their teeth? They do not have their teeth. We used to jump roofs. Yeah. Oh, you used to jump from roof to roof? I don't think our houses were that close. They kept throwing Chaz in the first round. That was awful. Man, I don't want fresh Mike Tyson. He was like, you can take the most. We was like, yo, put Keon there. Keon, I was like, he's more athletic.
Yeah.
Let him dodge, get Tyson down. Because he was like, oh, it's a feel out round. I'm like, not for Tyson. What's a feel out round for Tyson? He don't do that.
Yeah.
Tyson, a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't trying to go past 3.
What if he was blindfolded and he just hearing you?
Nah, man, he
like,
got that. He got that.
Funny.
His Wolverine senses. My ears. He got them pointy ears and shit.
So at their prime, Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
I'd probably rather take a full punch from Muhammad Ali. Anybody but Tyson. I mean, there's not a whole lot of.
I'm talking about who win.
Oh, in their fight. You know what's funny is that like when you watch Tyson, he was supposed to be specifically trained to beat Tyson. This is what Cus thought was like. This is the ultimate fighter right here. Mm-hmm. Like if Ali was the ultimate fighter, this is the ultimate, Ali defeater. I don't know, man, but Tyson was. I was gonna say because Ali beats Foreman, but Tyson was way more skilled than Foreman.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like skill wise from the dodging to the precision. Yeah. I go like there's a reason why he was a champion at 20. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and people gotta understand, even him being a champion at 20, you know how many grown men he had to beat for years? Mike was 16, beating grown men.
Yeah. You recognize.
Yeah, dog. So I don't know, man. I'm never gonna go against the greatest of all time. So I'm always gonna say Ali will figure it out because he was, so smart,
dodgy,
but
he was very dodgy.
He was dodgy, but also I'm like,
and Mike Tyson never was a defense player. He was always offense.
I disagree.
You really he was dodging?
Yeah,
I never seen him do it like.
Yeah, you have.
I only seen.
You've seen famous videos of Mike way down low dodging punches. Like you've seen those multiple times. And Mike, first off, Mike had the best defense, bro. He was always here, always. Yeah. He's like back. Mike didn't take a whole lot of punches. Mm-hmm. There's not only person who ever gave it to Mike was Holyfield until he got older. Well, yeah. Mike was already. By the time Mike was like, he was just on drugs. It's just like, But I'm saying, man, I was like, you watch Mike in the 80s, bro. He didn't take a lot of. That dude was fast, and I think that I don't think he had a Mayweather defense per se. You know what I mean? But also, those heavyweights aren't Mayweather's speed,
right?
So he didn't have to. The dude with the fastest jab wasn't boxing no more. And Ali, who else was punching that fast at his weight?
Yeah,
nobody. There was nobody that strong like that. Larry Holmes wasn't. Ali used to jab the shit out of people. Ali like pat. People like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He was way too fast.
And he would talk shit to you.
Oh yeah. What's my name? Say my name. Ali in there brushing his hair. Come on, dog.
On the ring?
Oh, he'd be ringside. Oh, he'd be in his corner. Oh, Ali was.
So did he get knocked out?
I don't think he's ever been knocked out. I think he's only been knocked down a couple times. Yeah. He's lost 5 fights. But the only person ever, and this is why he's like the greatest. He's the only person ever to win his championship 3 times. So to lose it, it was taken away from him the first time when he went to jail for not going to the OR, for being a draft dodger. And then he lost to Joe Frazier, and he lost to Holmes or Spinks. Always gonna mix it. Honestly, it was Larry Holmes.
Speaking of
Leon
Spinks,
are we doing this again?
Oh boy.
uh,
Let me see what you're talking about. Finish out the sentence. I dedicated my childhood to do an entire loop on the swing and memories. Memories. 1,000,000% rib shot. I'll take the broken rib and possible punctured lungs over broken legs with the possibility of never working.
Oh, so the only time I watched football was to watch Barry Sanders, and it was an amazing time to watch Barry play.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all remember the cartoon Inside Out Boy?
Yeah.
All around.
I feel that was like it was a show within a show, I think, when they did Inside Out Boy. Mm-hmm. I remember Recess did a episode of that also when a girl went over, and then somebody else did it when they went back in time. They thought they would like back to like yesterday or something. I want to say it was like Rugrats. Mm-hmm. Very funny though.
Tyson said all would win his football.
Of course, Tyson's gonna say Ali would win. He's supposed to say that.
Yeah, of course, you gotta show how much you people broke. Tyson was like a tank,
but at least
still is a tank.
To be that big and that fast, dog, that's how he beat everybody. Yeah. He was like, "You're too strong." And he was big.
Yeah,
he was like 6'4".
Right.
Who? Small. Ali?
Oh, almost not Tyson.
Oh no, Tyson like 5'10", something like that. Never mind. Yeah, man.
Let's wrap it out.
It's a great episode today, guys.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please. And we are done. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell us what your favorite part is so we can click on that and use it for Instagram content or, to remind us how funny that is.
Or when Dion goes live, you guys can talk about his ass. Whatever you want to do. Have at it. Have ass it.
Did Moyo just give us a middle finger?
I think she's saying go up. Oh, check please. She did that. Hey, thank you all for watching. If you're watching the live, you can stay for another one. Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, wait till next week. Or get on the Patreon, because it's only $3 and you can watch it now. Woo! Or sooner, anyway. All right, y'all. Dion's up and gone already. The wrong finger, my bad. Moyo did give us the finger, man. Dang. Moyo said, You just so used to giving her that finger, huh, Moyo? You just be using that all the time. Instead of ones when that, and the ones would be like the usual ones, you'd be like, I use this one often. Yeah, Moyo, you be quick on that middle finger trigger. Yo, so I'm gonna do this C+C Music Factory for the music review, but I tried to do, what was one, Moyo? Ready or Not. YouTube is hating. I don't know if they're gonna let me release it. I'm gonna try to put it on the Patreon at least. I don't know if they'll let me release it though, but I'll see. Right now, it's the only one that's ever said it was ineligible and won't let me actually show it. But it said only to like 80% of my audience, which isn't a whole lot anyway. So I'm gonna try anything that has to do so far. Anything that has to do with Babyface. It's not letting me. Babyface keeps a tight lid on his music clearly. The other ones have just let me go on, but YouTube, man, they be doing too much, man. That's why I'm just like, it's annoying to put content up on YouTube. It's annoying. It's too much. I need an app that just lets you go be free. What's the Freedom app? What's the Freedom app?
True Social?
Oh, the True Social. Hey, man, I'm really thinking about just being a coon and selling out, bro. You make so much money selling out. Candace Owens about to release a whole movie on Black Lives Matter.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Kanye, him and the current Kanye had that whole. Because Black Lives Matter, they did fuck up. At least you see the connection. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted you to do this. Well, you'll see the video. I made fun of him looking like Babyface, but I didn't know he was Babyface's brother. I was just like, this song is definitely written by Babyface. It has his mark on it all day. Did you change?
No, I didn't change.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go do a wardrobe change. All right. I can do it right here for you.
White shorts. I did it for you, Moyo. The white shorts. Come on, white shorts.
You got the gray sweats ready to go, Leon? For the gray sweat season?
I got a gray sweat onesie.
Huh? You said a gray sweat onesie?
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Having I think the fact that women get to wear like dresses, I'm very jealous of that.
The fact that women
Jealous
wear dresses.
of women that get to wear dresses. I really want to wear dresses. Yeah, like if I was like
you can wear a dress, dear.
I don't want to wear a dress.
You're allowed to wear dresses, dear.
I know, but I want to be that comfortable. I want to be super comfortable.
You gonna have no panties under you?
Like if it was like man dresses, I'll be totally fine with it.
You can just wear one, bro.
Like you know what was actually better? I like the MC Hammer pants.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Man,
you can always wear a kilt.
I want the freedom, yo. You need those thighs to breathe. Exactly, yo. Exactly. Release your inner young thug. Have a gray sweat 1v2. You can put it on now. You got it from Savage Venti Dion. Release your inner young. You could wear the male Islamic dress, Dion. Let me see what it looks like. Let me see what it looks like. Islamic dress. Man, no. Or the male, you said male. I think that's important. Oh. Yo, I like the shirt ones. I like the shirt ones, yo. Yo, this might be the move. Zup. This might be the move, yo. I don't like the ones that go all the way down. Y'all might hear it now. October 9th is when Dion changes the way he moves out here in these streets. This is about to be the move. It's a tunic. Mad comfy, I get it. So what is your nationality or ethnicity? Is Zuper
He's Lebanese.
Lebanese? How you know this?
Can I talk and listen?
Look at this right here. This looks mad comfortable. Look at that. Get the light off, y'all. Y'all see that? Imagine if I had that. I need this outfit, yo.
You still got pants on.
I know.
You just not wear pants with it?
No, I like it because A, it's covered up my butt.
Okay.
It's covering up the hips, you know? And like right there, you know? The long.
What about the Middle Eastern dudes with them long robes that cover like
no, I don't want. What if I gotta run?
I want to know if they be having drawers on underneath.
Why? Why should you?
Release your inner Young Thug. What does Young Thug do?
As in, I said I wanted to.
Islamic dress.
Oh, Young Thug, the rapper.
What does he do?
He wears dresses.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
That's when you got my. They're mad comfy, Dion. I like them.
This just feel like you ain't trying to fight.
I'm definitely not wearing pants, underwear with those on. I'm free balling.
If you wear this right here,
I'm free balling.
That's rude. That's rude if you have drawers on.
What if you try? You know how long it would take to get that up to smash?
It's not long.
Look at how long it is. What do you mean? It's all the way down to your ankle.
You're going down to the ankle and pull up. You ready to go? What are you talking about? How long?
What are you talking about?
Why is it in a rush?
What if you just put it over her? You go down there.
You figure it out. You figure it out.
After a hot 120 musty day in Iran or whatever, Abu Dhabi and shit.
Like, sir, who's a part of your tunic?
Nobody.
Why is this accent?
That's
yo?
the accent.
That's an African accent, yo.
That was the Middle Eastern accent.
That was racist.
They're pretty close. How was that racist? Oh, see, you stopped it. I never stopped it.
Yeah. No, we stopped it. I'm not sure.
Yep. He'd wear the outfit well. Here we go. I'll be assed out. Just at the brightness before you put it to the camera. It's going to look like a sundress on you. That is nobody's business. That's not going to cover those hips. Hilarious. LaShonda G came in. Yeah. We do be having underwear on underneath. Oh, yeah? Okay. Just asking. Easy access. For real, though. Almost every Philly dude wears them. For real? Them big old dresses, yo? They're like man dresses. What do you call them? I'm going to tell you from experience, Chaz. There's 3 pulls when you're ready for action. 3 pulls! Sure do. West Philly for real. Wow, for real? That's funny. Like black people? Oh, like the 5%ers or so? Something like that? Is that what we're talking about? Or just like regular people? Like I've seen those cats wear them. I don't know. I think they're called 5%ers. Something like that. Philly has the target population of black Muslims. Oh, okay, yeah. Largest population of black. That's what I was thinking. Black Muslims. I guess they're not necessarily 5%ers, but black Muslims in general. I did not grow up around black Muslims at all, really. I don't think I've seen black Muslims until I got to LA. Yeah. But my cousin, he became Muslim. But you know what? Matt never changed his name. He's still Matt. He didn't become Bartholomew or nothing. Now that I think about it. Wasn't he supposed to change his shit? I'm going to ask him. Why ain't you supposed to change his shit? But he converted. It's a good point. Hold on, check the score of this game real quick. The Ravens are playing. I always root for the Ravens now because of Lamar Jackson and plus, the Lions. So I say the Detroit Ravens because it hurts. It hurts to root for a team who does nothing but lose. Bartholomew, yeah, that's the Muslim name of Matthew. You don't need to change your name. Okay, don't need to change your name. Okay. They don't tell you that when you start. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna look real quick as we wait for Lack to come back with the Lack facts. Lacka. If y'all got some questions or anything y'all want to talk about, let me know. Let me know. I thought you would have gone from Matthew to Muhammad. I thought about Muhammad, but his name was Matthew, and Bartholomew was old Jewish, right? I don't know, man. Is there a big difference between, like, is it not all Hebrew? Is it not all Hebrew from the Bible, the Old Testament, mostly what I'm talking about, and the what's the Muslims read? The Torah? No, that's the Jewish one. The Quran. What is the Quran in Arabic? The Quran is in Arabic. It's Jewish language and it's Arabic. Aren't they related? Aren't they closely related? Or is it all some kind of derivative of Latin? Because when I hear them, they sound a lot alike. All the Middle Eastern languages, as long, I mean, I know they're different, but from like Farsi to Arabic to, whatever, I go to Yiddish. I go like, oh, these all have familiar sounds to me. No, Hebrew is African. Bartholomew is nowhere to be found in any of the Holy Scriptures. Because they made it into Matthew, King James Version. The Quran is traditional Arabic. So Arabic isn't African. Arabic is Middle Eastern. But yet, Africa, Saudi Arabia, all the Middle Eastern countries, everybody integrated, everybody migrated, right? Everybody traveled together. So there's a lot of connection, correct? Like out of those languages, right? They were all traveling next to each other, correct? Spain as well, the Moors, right? Weren't they all very close to each other? A lot of Africans knew Spanish, correct? And vice versa, right? I'm not just making this up. It's in the history books. I just don't know how much of this it all happened over the trade routes, correct? Something like that, right. I was doing research on this story. I want to actually write one day. I actually have the fucking outline done. I need to finish it, but I need to do it. Moyo got spicy a lot of love right there. Moyo found every emoji but her favorite middle finger one to give to Spicy. What's up, Spice? Oh, you listen to Freddie Gibbs' new album, Chaz? Yes! Freddie Gibbs' new album is fire, King Sam. It's fire. I went back to it a few times. This is the best album to me. I can't remember the other one was called. I don't know if it was the last one or one before that, but this one is a great album. Freddie Gibbs did his thing on this one. And it's Midwest, you know what I'm saying? He's from Gary, Indiana. So I'm always going to rep in the Midwest.
Where's Freddie from?
Who? Freddie Gibbs. He's from Gary, Indiana. Who else is from Gary, Indiana?
Michael Jackson.
There you go. And I think Mike Epps is from Gary, Indiana as well.
Was Michael Jackson signed to Motown?
Yep. Motown, fit laid back again. Go. And something.
This is a good question that I wanted to chew Moyo out about.
We Chaz, you put that album over Alfredo and Bandana. Alfredo was the one I was thinking of. It's the one I've gone back to most from Freddie Gibbs, easily. And not that there's anything bad with him. I just go like, man, he's older. He's been through some shit. You gotta go through some things and talk about some grown up stuff to me. And like, this album was a lot more of the. I remember when Big Sean came out, and I was like, this dude is so talented. He just ain't talking about a goddamn thing I can get behind. Big Sean. I was like super talented, but in the beginning I was kind of like, I can't get with this album. Like this is 20-year-old stuff. You know what I mean? I just go like, there's nothing I can really relate to. And then as he got older, his last album, I was like, there we go. I can relate to this now. People talk about the hardships of life. I'd be with it. Mm-hmm.
See what Moyo talking about right now? Mm-hmm. She knows she about to get her. She about to get chewed out.
Well, for Moyo?
Yep.
What happened to Moyo?
We had a discussion about older Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Versus younger Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson, right?
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson?
Kid Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson. ABC 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Vocally, he sounds better than older Michael Jackson. Do you agree or don't agree?
I strongly disagree.
Oh, we only had that conversation.
Was this only you and Moyo having this conversation?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know why do I talk to you? Younger Michael Jackson sings better than older Michael Jackson. I don't know what older Michael Jackson was whining. Daddy good, yeah! Daddy good, Daddy good. Do you remember that?
Oh my God! Somebody's ears right now.
Exactly. He could not sing. But younger Michael Jackson.
Wait a second. There was a song Michael Jackson did called "Butterflies." Okay, you know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, "Butterflies" was
you talking about the one that was playing with the value. All you got you and want that sounds good. That one. All you got to do is walk out with and you like you. That
Why are you doing it? Now, see those parts right there. They were, but what you're forgetting is like they were in tune. He was in a whole key that sound good.
Yeah.
It was an amazing song.
Okay.
And Michael Jackson has crazy range. He's got like crazy octave range.
Okay.
He just doesn't sound like a child.
I don't enjoy talking to you anymore.
This wasn't even you weren't even having this argument with me. You asked me a very simple question.
When I'm making a point, all I need you to agree with me. This is the relationship with Deion. Like
you asked me a question. You said agree or disagree. Thank you,
so.
Of course, Deion, he could hit the high notes like he did before his balls dropped. Deion, are you saying his pops being the way he was with Michael Jackson was better? First off, calm down. Just because you're loud does not make it right. It's super facts. Yo, just because you're loud doesn't make you right. Go back and listen to those. Like you asked for all this one. You did ask for all this one.
No.
These butterflies is dope. No, I mean,
wait till I make this to a soundbite. I'm gonna say it again.
Don't do this. Please don't make this a soundbite. No one's gonna watch this stuff then. No one's gonna watch this. Like, this is the kind of dumb shit you guys are talking about on this show. like who's gonna want to tune in?
Tell me a song you said, wow, Michael Jackson is really singing right now.
Butterflies. I just did. He was singing his ass off on that song. Your face.
Oh my gosh, yo.
Oh my goodness. I just did.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Okay, here's my question about the agree to disagree. Let's say it was you, right? And let's say it was the other 6 billion people on Earth. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, how many people does it take for you to agree with them? How many people do you go like, no, you're all 6 billion of you still wrong? Like, what's the number?
This is my opinion. Mm-hmm. And what my ears enjoyed was younger Michael Jackson.
Oh, sure, what your ears enjoy, that's fine. But that doesn't mean he's a better singer then than he is now.
I don't agree with people that don't like She-Hulk.
Okay, well, that's a whole different thing. It's funny. I'm so burnt out on dissing She-Hulk. I've been dissing She-Hulk for 2 weeks now, and
I'm done.
And the show hasn't got better. This week they're supposed to actually have Daredevil come on, so I gotta go skip the last 2 episodes and just watch this one because there's no way I'm watching that dumb shit.
Oh boy!
But I will watch Daredevil, and I will fast forward to when Daredevil comes in.
Let me ask you this then. This is another argument I was about to end my friendship with Moyo.
Okay.
Who you gonna take? Mm-hmm. Jodeci or Drew Hill?
Well, I know you're a big Drew Hill guy, but I'm actually with you on Drew Hill.
Yes!
But it's mainly because I don't know a lot of Jodeci. But I do know a lot of Drew Hill. And so I relate more to Drew Hill in general.
I was about to grab that back of your neck to make you listen to me.
It's a very violent song. Deion, I told you guys this before, man. If you play any Drew Hill, Cisco in general, if you play that first Cisco album around Deion, you're gonna get the greatest. Yeah. Somehow, man, me and Deion were coming back. We were going to the crib, right? And we were coming back from the studio one day, and I remember Yo was in the back seat. It was back when I had the Humber days. Yeah. Somehow she fell asleep on the greatest concert ever. Deion, it was mad Drew Hill songs and Cisco, and Deion was killing. He didn't miss a single ad lib. Yep. He was killing it in the car. Yeah! Deion was on top of the Hummer, like the ornament. Yeah. On the front.
I think I say it again. Yeah!
I was like, this might have been the greatest show I've ever gotten. It was just me and him. I felt like
on top of the Hummer.
I felt like Michelle Williams in Destiny's Child. I was like, I can't hold a candle to this guy. There's no way. I see how people jump up and they become stars. I was like, there's no way I can hang up. What's up, G Cypher?
Yeah, with the money side.
So we agree there. There's a lot of people who are gonna pick Jodeci.
It's a generational thing.
Probably
because I think
But you're not really that far from a Jodeci.
I'm not. I grew up, listening to Jodeci.
Uh-huh.
I grew up with Jodeci,
Mm-hmm.
but for some reason, their music smelled musty. Like just seeing them in the white beaters, and leather outfits, I was like, they just look like they stink. And then Jodeci, and Drew Hill just came with like a fresh red, very 90s, and it just felt like, color. Mm-hmm. But Jodeci was a lot of black and white. Mm-hmm. I didn't see them in color until they went to Casey and JoJo. They just felt very much.
Casey and JoJo had a few hits.
Yeah.
They were killing.
All my life, baby, I pray for someone like you.
They were killing, bro. And I just remember, like, I always made fun of Casey when he did live. And actually, we're just gonna start a car. We're gonna find an old car and just hit that note for you, Casey. That's great. Don't worry about it, Casey. Don't worry about it. We actually got this horse stomping around back here.
Imagine somebody selling out their concert like, yo, who gonna be there? Oh, we got Baby Bash. We got we got Lloyd. We got G-Dep. We got Casey and JoJo.
G-Dep. From Bad Boy.
Like, no, man.
G-Dep, dog. Oh my god. Yeah, I ain't heard G-Dep in the longest. Oh shit. That's mad funny, yo.
Oh my gosh.
Jodeci was fire. I'm sure I gotta find some Jodeci.
I appreciate you saying was.
The last episode has Daredevil through it, Chaz. I think it's pretty good, actually.
Hey.
We'll see, King Sam. We'll see, because that show.
I enjoyed it, man.
Yo fell asleep and made me watch that shit. I was like, hey, this is the last time, bro. I'm shocked that Dion never saw the Cosby Show. I'm not shocked. Dion's silly, guys. Dion's silly. Dion is the anti, this is popular, I'm not participating.
Can we all agree that there's no way we can watch all the TV?
You can't, but the thing about the Cosby Show is that it wasn't like a show that was on. It was a cultural phenomenon. That was the thing about it, is that for black shows in the 80s and into the 90s, I think they ended in 92. I think they started in like 84 or something like that. They were like not only the premiere show for black people, but the premiere show in the country. They saved NBC. It was like an I Love Lucy of its time, but for black people. So it's not like it was like this era now. There's so many things where like people like, you seen Fleabag? I'm like, I don't even know what network that's on. Right. Like, there's no way I'm gonna catch all this stuff here, right? But at that time, it's like one day a week. The show's coming on for 8 seasons. And it's like you had to catch one episode because it was that. It literally been like, what? You never seen I Love Lucy? For the 90s. Mm-hmm. It was the big, or The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was bigger than The Simpsons until, Simpsons like took some steam later on. Or Seinfeld. It was those shows, at that time it was like, it goes like, he was always the number one dad when they did those, number one sitcom dad. Right. He was always number one.
But it was a sci-fi. The Cosby Show was a sci-fi.
What do you mean it was a sci-fi?
He was a doctor, right?
Yeah.
And she was a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
15 kids, right?
They had 5.
And they was always at the house. They didn't go to work at all?
No, you only saw them when they were at the house. But you saw him. He had a home practice also, so you would see clients come in, and then you seen, I think maybe at the hospital like once or twice. I can't remember seeing. But it was mainly about raising the kids at the house. It wasn't real. But it was like, when we're at home, this is what you're seeing. It's not a workplace comedy. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a family. How often did you see Carl Winslow at the police station? Not to the later seasons when they run out of ideas.
But he always at the Alpha
though. You see Cliff in the doctor's outfit. He didn't have to do it so much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why it's like, you never seen because there was, what other one did you say you never seen? Game of Thrones. I can't be mad at you for never seeing Game of Thrones.
Yeah. That's a lot of shows.
There's a lot of shows, bro. There's a lot of shows now. That one's is surprising because it's like, what were you doing? This is the 80s. This is what we did. We sat around and we watched.
So the shows I watched was Fresh Prince, Martin, of course, Living Single. And I was outside a lot. Mm-hmm. We played football. We played,
The Cosby Show came on after the streetlights came on. You were inside, or you was getting your ass whooped. You know what I mean?
I just didn't catch it, man. I don't know. I know. I can't. I'm like trying to blame it on my mom, but I can't. I wish I would love to talk to all my friends in the neighborhoods. Like, we didn't have that discussion of did you watch the Cosby Show?
It was just something that we watched. Like in Living Color was something we watched all the time. Mm-hmm. But it was like in Living Color, Fresh Prince. This is 1990, so Cosby Show.
Yeah.
But I remember being 5, being like, "Hey, what's on tonight?" And I remember like later on, even like when the Martins came along and stuff. I mean, it was Blossom. It was Step by Step. That whole TGIF. You know what I mean?
So what channel was that? So
those were ABC.
That I probably would just never change to NBC. Well, and Fox was Martin, Living Single. I just never didn't rock with NBC because I can't even think of an NBC show that I watched.
Fresh Prince. I think that was NBC.
I lied.
I think Fresh Prince was NBC as well.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. But no, like it'd been different if you were younger. I'm like, nah, you wouldn't know.
I was like, that was my prime time.
Yeah, that was your era. Yeah. To see this stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm like,
it's when I say if I look up, I might do a whole video content of shows I didn't watch. Of like look up like shows you had to watch. You must like best TV top 100. See the ones that kind of cipher through the ones I haven't watched. So it was Stranger Things. Everyone's talking about Stranger Things.
Stranger Things was a good show.
Up until I would say 4 years ago, I didn't watch The Wire.
Okay.
Up until like
I caught The Wire late as well.
6 years, but The Sopranos.
Tony made me watch The Wire. Yeah. He was like, "You can't live here." I watched The Wire. I've still never seen The Sopranos.
Oh, it was great, dude.
Yeah, I've still never seen The Sopranos. I remember like Sopranos was on probably sometime I think started when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. We didn't have HBO, and then they ain't really have HBO until the last few years. Mm-hmm. When there's like, I remember when the HBO app became $15.
Yeah,
and it was like $5. It was
HBO
like mad
Go, right?
cheap. Yeah, it was like mad cheap, and that's when I was like, oh great, I can watch this stuff that's on here now. But I love Claire. Well, Claire Huxtable's still the finest.
Yeah, to this day.
I can't think of a more sexy mom in the sitcom than that.
Sexy black, right?
You can do whatever. You can have me
sexy mom.
Well, now it would be Sofia Vergara
from
Modern Family.
Sexy mom.
But she'll never get like Best Mom Award or anything like that.
You know who I liked?
Harriet.
You know who I thought was adorable? I loved her eyes. Remember Rock's wife?
Oh yeah, she was always really cute.
Yeah, I liked her.
She ain't no Play-Doh.
There ain't no Play-Doh, and people don't give no love to light skinned Viv. Because you replaced her?
No, she just wasn't like special. She actually had the job first. She turned it down.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was like, "Show about a rapper." Pass. That's what they showed in the in that special they did, the reunion.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She turned it down.
I don't think that's true, man. I watched it.
She literally said that.
I think
she said that.
I think the dark skin one said that.
No, there was a light skin on Viv said Daphne Reed, Tim Reed's wife, said, "Yeah, it was a show. They asked me if it wanted to be a show about a rapper. She was like, pass, and then she didn't pass that second time. You know." No, but she was lame in there. What did she add? She added zero value into that. When you saw dark skin on Viv was doing stuff, she was active, and then light skin on Viv came was just like, "I'm just trying not to get fired." Sure, okay.
So did they give her the same personality?
Hell no.
So how do you do that as a writer? Do you just kind of just pick up when you have to replace somebody? You say, "Hey, do the same thing that she did."
I feel like they were like, "Hey, Will doesn't want you to talk," and they were like, "Okay." And he was like, just take this check. You're getting a lot of money.
Yeah.
We're already going to hit 100 episodes. Okay, you'll never really have to work again. No, I'm good. I'm got it. Because she came in season 3.
Yeah, they did. They split it.
And they did 3 more seasons after that.
Right.
She did 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
She was great.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't have what was her job?
Before that?
Yeah, what was light skin Avid's job?
Yeah.
What was dark skin Avid's job? Dark skin Avid was a teacher. She wanted to go and do her. She has classic scenes.
And that baby grew up quick as hell.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was like, hey,
because
man.
Will just was first year of college, baby Nikki 5. You're like,
came back.
All right. But Will's still in college.
Yeah.
Like he just
just
graduated high school.
What's funny is it Janet Hubert?
Mm-hmm. Jane Hubert.
Jane or Janet?
I think it's Jane. I think it's Janet.
Janet Hubert. So she got pregnant in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to implement that in the show. So they was like, damn, we gotta create scenes around this chick and that. Mm-hmm. So now that she was pregnant vocally through the lines, it's like, well, you had a baby now.
Right. I just remember Will coming down first sibs and be like, or I think it was Jazz like, you should look different after having that baby.
Yeah.
And everyone was like,
yeah. I think we need to do like a video of all how did y'all acknowledge the new character of a movie? I like when Don Cheadle replaced Terrence Howard.
Oh, just they went and found the darkest dude. They wasn't even trying.
Yeah, and what he said was, yeah, it's me. Let's get over it. Let's get past it. Because that was a twofer. As in, he said, what are you doing here? Robert Downey said, what are you doing? It was a, you remember the scene, right? It was a court scene. He's like, what are you doing here? He's like, hey, it's me. Let's get over it. Let's get past it. That's the least of your worries. And they just skip past it. I was like, yes.
That's how you address it.
I love it.
I don't. You were saying something like, as a writer, how do you do what? How do you address it?
So, because essentially,
hey man, fuck all that. Congratulations on your caffeine stuff. Fuck all that, man.
Raw.
Fuck all that.
What a sick one.
You've been trying to sell this show. I've had people I reached out to who weren't serious, and you got it sold.
I did it.
Come on, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
When you air Tuesdays?
Tuesday. This Tuesday.
Man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Forget all that.
Mm-hmm.
Forget Don Cheadle. Forget Tony. It starts about Dion Lack.
Hey, even though this is the second episode, we this right here will already be shown.
It's all right.
It's already
catch up on.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What you know about
that's
that?
That's why I needed Mo to, because Mo be always like, when she's at Daddy Issues.
Oh, she be telling you. She
Hey,
like, y'all got this.
Promote this.
She like the Patreon live. Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, show that I've been pitching for the longest, trying to find a home for it. I was trying to go big, Netflix, TNT. I always had caffeine there, and I was like, I want to go bigger, but I feel like this being on caffeine is a nice platform to kind of still catapult the idea. So what's great and crazy about this is I didn't shoot it as episodes. I shot it as a concept trailer, and I edit the concept trailer to pitch to people. And then Catherine's like, we want that. I was like, oh, all right, let's figure this out. And then we had to go back into the lab and create the episodes. And when I said this is an experience, man, I love it. And
I'm very upset that you asked me to actually be on the episode way after that you did the original ones, by the way. That was an afterthought. But yet, I couldn't make the one today.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because people were asking me, like, why did people will try to break up your friendship.
What they say? Why aren't you on the
Yeah. Like, people will try to break up your friendship.
Hey, man, it's kind of rude that he ain't had you on the episode.
Well, y'all do a podcast again and had you on? I was like, what?
No, so the original one was terrifying because it was like, I need to test this out.
Yeah.
To see who can, not test them, but to see if this thing works.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't in control. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm recording, I have the sound, the camera, the lights, and then my friend was like, oh, I got this. Let me handle this. So I'm sure. Because then I worry about the talent and stuff.
Right.
I worry about the questioning. So when I was kind of released the technical stuff, I'm like, okay, I don't want my friends to be like, this shit is a shit show. So let me kind of like cautiously grab people and make sure this
You
works.
took like the phase 4 Avengers. Yeah, I said Hawkeye ain't busy. She Hulk over here. She needs something. Bitch, Kate Bishop. She's
exactly. I don't want. It's not a life threatening. Code 10.
Yeah.
It's like
I need Tony Stark for this.
And I was really scared of getting the heavyweights to come on. And then, of course, I still got some people like, CT the first time and Tangerine and, Britt Taylor. But all the other people I didn't really know. That's kind of like, I hope this works. But then the second time, I was like, okay, now I figured it out. I think it looks good. You were literally the first person I hit up.
To do it?
Yeah.
How you doing it?
You were literally the first person that hit up for the second round.
Oh yeah. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think I don't know where I was going,
you
but
were going somewhere with Tony.
Oh yeah, I think I'm going to go do San Jose.
But then
or
you still came back that day.
Oh yeah, and I was like, damn, I could have made it. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
But yeah, I hit up everybody. Then I feel like it was male heavy. I could have got more girls. So
next time, you sexist bastard.
Yeah. It's free, Zup.
Congrats, man.
It's free.
Is it free on the caffeine app or you have to pay for the app?
No, it's free.
Dope.
Caffeine is free.
You and Shantae, man, shout out. And CT, like, man.
Dope boy.
Yeah, the homies, man. I'm very happy and proud of you all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So die.
I got a lot going on, too.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
The lives are still live, and it's so hard. It's just hard, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just really hard.
Yeah, you wrecked.
Yeah. I'm very happy for you, though.
Tell the time again. It will be Tuesday, October 11th, 6 p.m. East Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link because they definitely watch every time you click the link. They say, "Oh, this link is." I can say, "Click it now." They show how active that link is.
At 8 p.m.
No, just now, just anytime.
No, I mean you air Tuesday. You said 8 p.m.
6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yep. Yeah, keep on clicking that link.
How and why do y'all live in expensive things? Well, how is the harder question. The why is the resistance for this. It's so you can go sell a show somewhere. You can write and direct and act and entertain. That's why. It's the whole idea.
You know, it's funny. I think Mo. I think if I'm not mistaken, when I had said I'm looking for talent, Mo had said, "Hey, I'll come out and do it." Like, come on out here and do it. He said, "I'm not coming." She immediately bailed out. I'm not doing it. Football talk. How do y'all feel about your team today? I haven't. Don't say nothing about the Rams because I haven't watched the game yet. I watched the highlights. You want to talk about the Lions?
Well, this would be the next week. So I don't know. But I'm assuming we lost. Because last week we got beat 29-0 by the Patriots' third string quarterback. So that's been fun.
Wow. And when people always ask, how do you live in Los Angeles and it's been expensive? I think it really is a mindset. The minimum wage is a lot higher than other places. But also, once you have an expectation of how much you need to spend and your rent is and your living, wages, you start to move differently. Like, yes, we have the same currency, but when you're in Dayton, Ohio, and your rent is $400 a month for a 5-bedroom house, you start to kind of move differently when it comes to finances. And then your grind is not as strong. So when you're in Los Angeles, you're like, okay, yes, I got $400 a day. I got to keep grinding. I have to keep figuring this out. And then sometimes you be like, I haven't gotten that grind. Let me get a roommate. so they pay half of it. We ain't something out there. I got to get a third roommate. And then I usually kind of figure it out. But when you start suffocating, like there's a chance I might not pay this rent. I got to figure out how to make this money. Versus like, oh, I made my rent. I worked one day at work, one day at work, and I paid my rent. I paid my car note 2 days, and now I get to watch all day Game of Thrones.
Right.
So when you realize, like, okay, I got to figure this out, your grind changes. And when everybody has that mindset of a grind in your area, your circle, people are like, hey, you want to do something? You want to work with blah blah blah?
Right.
And so you want to do this podcast? I'll pay you, X amount of money. I got a job for you. And then people throw money at you.
Your goal has to outweigh your fear. Like you got to have a goal that you're dead set on, that you're dedicated to, and you'll be surprised at what you're comfortable with. You'll be, like I told you, you guys know I've lived in a band. And I never felt like I was a loser. I never felt like I was suffocating. I just said, this is a step. Everything's a step. But I know what the big goal is. Even when I have setbacks now, everything, you just have to take it in stride and be like, it's a learning opportunity. There's another lesson in here. And you got to just be understanding that being uncomfortable is temporary for what you want. Like, yeah, you just got to be like, I just know I'm just like, here's the goal. I'm not done with the goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to move back because my goal isn't finished. There's a way to get here. I just have to keep figuring it out, keep grinding, as Lack said, and you find like-minded people. Your community is a lot of it, but I'm like, if you're too scared to go take a risk, and hey man, you can't be scared to be homeless and live here and follow your dream. You got to really know, like, I can stop making money today. If all your clients stopped and everything stopped, like, we're people who make money based off someone hiring us. It's not like we go clock in somewhere. So,
right.
It's
the money is always there.
Right.
When I tell you Los Angeles, the money is always there, but you find yourself sitting on your ass all day, you're gonna miss it.
Right.
People invite you out. Hey, and you have to advertise what you do on Instagram, because people are lazy. Like, oh, you need a comedian? Let me find one real quick. Oh. He can do it. Like, so it's like,
how many times you been somewhere? How many times you been out somewhere and somebody was like, you'll see somebody you haven't seen in a minute and they hit you like, hey bro, you want to do such and such?
Yeah.
And you be like, yeah. It was like, just seeing. You're like, it happens so often.
So lazy. They don't even think about the best person for the job.
Hey man, you want to do?
It was like, yo, like, so I did one show like a month ago. Hey man, I gotta get you on my podcast. Hey man, I gotta get you on my show. And just from that one show, people just like, yo, I gotta book you right now. It's just because they're just like, I don't want to find the best person to do this.
Yeah. I'm doing a speaking engagement next Thursday.
Okay.
It's someone on the live, and they were like, yo, I got this. I forgot what the company was called, but they were like, can you come talk to these at-risk youth?
At what?
At-risk youth.
Oh. At-risk gifts.
No, they're like, it's like a program where, like, they try to channel these at-risk youths.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because that's what they kept saying.
At-risk youths.
Into entertainment. And so they were like, yo, you come talk to them and tell them about the grind, what you experience as a writer, producer, and actor, and that sort of stuff. I was like, yeah, y'all think it's it's like, you guys got it good in here. What you can't get out this bitch and have to handle these people. It's like, I've got it great. But I look at those things like, it's just, you keep doing stuff, somebody else will call you and they'll be like, yo, can you do this? Can you do that? And I'm like, yeah, man, you just keep working. Mm-hmm. You just keep working and work will keep finding you.
Yeah, 100%.
You just don't say no to shit.
And network, man. Get out, man. People I don't like to do this. Man, when I tell you, every time I go out, I get an opportunity to do something. Let's connect. Let me get on. Let me pay for this. Let's go out to dinner. Let me hear your ideas. Oh, I was just about to call you yesterday. Those little nuggets of, oh, thank you, ma'am. I was about to hit you up last week. Thank you for reminding me. Yo, can you do my show? Oh, hey, I just got a writing job for so we need another writer. So it's like people always are looking, not really looking, but they just like, oh, you're here. Mm-hmm. I'm drunk. I'm high. Let's talk right now. Let's do some headshots. So that just being in places will get you so far. I'm almost certain that some sort of connection at my birthday party, something happened with you, right? I'm just taking the gamble. I hope something happened. Like somebody said, hey, let's connect.
The only problem with me is that I'm such a hermit that I'm hard to get to. Like, I'm not hard
to
get to.
That's what I'm saying. But you were here. Did anybody have hey, I meant to tell you about this. Remember that time that girl did? They brought up some sort of old memory, or we should do this.
Definitely, it's like memory stuff,
right?
But nothing that it was like, let's go do some work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also a lot of me because I'd be like, no,
I
don't want to talk to this person. I'm just such a hermit. Like,
yeah.
I shoot myself in the foot for mad opportunities, I'm sure, but I'm also trying to, I'm going to talk about this.
Uh-oh. You're getting sad now.
No. I don't know if I can talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
But it's just being more independent, like building your own. Okay. But anyways, because we talked about doing stuff that we actually need to lock down. Dan was supposed to send me a script a long time ago.
I was supposed to send you a script.
Yeah, he's supposed to send me a script about the people locked in the trunk. Remember? Oh. Okay. Live on TV. You're live right now. Yeah, they all selling.
You could have said you could have said the trunk.
Huh?
You could have said the trunk. I have
a trunk.
You said locked in the trunk.
Oh, that would have.
That doesn't be a soundbite. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, the body's locked in the trunk.
Oh, boy.
The one that you have. It's all about who you know and where you are. Who you know is super real. And man, just being likable. And as Ben told me, he told me that I was so reliable. That's why he calls me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, damn, just for like being reliable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Finding somebody reliable is
very rare. Loyal. If somebody gives you a foreign person, someone that you don't know, gives you a sexy compliment, how do you handle it?
A foreign person, somebody don't know.
Oh my God, Chaz, you are fine.
Not like a foreign accent thing.
Just a person you just seen off the street. Wow, in person, Chaz, you are fine.
It happens often.
Let's hear it. How do you take it?
I go, thank you.
Wow, look at you. Look at your smile. Look at the dimples.
My daughter has my dimples. My wife loves them too. So you got to do in there?
Yeah.
Because they could be a spy. I don't even know.
A spy?
I don't get compliments like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck this is? Who sent you? I grab it. Who sent you? Hi. You got 2 seconds to tell me who sent you.
It's hard to get back-to-back compliments, man. I got way too many compliments. And at first,
hard to get back-to-back compliments?
I said it's hard to get back-to-back compliments. I was at my studio, and there was a bunch of cheerleaders getting like headshots from across diagonal from my studio. And I went to go talk to the guy to ask him about his lights. Like, was they flickering? We were on the same circuit breaker. And then he's like, yeah, it was happening to me too. I said, yeah, because it just happened. I was like, is it messing up your shoot? He's like, nah, luckily we don't break. So by me coming back, she's like, ooh, okay, chocolate. And I was like, oh. So me being silly, I did not know who it came from. It was like six or seven girls. Like, oh, that's what's up. All right, appreciate it, ladies, appreciate it. It's like, where you going? I was like, I'm about to go back to work. Oh, he got dimples too? Oh my God, yo, hold on, where you going for? I was like, I can show y'all the.
Dion pulled down his pants. I got meat. I got meat too. Oh my God, look at the girl. Oh my God. Maybe it starts to become, look at the hip action.
Is that the same nigga from Howden House?
You look back.
And after a while, I was like, I'm running out of gestures. It went from like this, like, oh, wow.
You got it, because you got us to the only gesture to start fucking after that. I'm in vagina now. There's nowhere else to go but inside vagina after that.
Sweetheart, take a car. Take a ticket. We just get started.
I don't get compliments like that, man. The most I get now is smiling skin, dimples every now and then.
Smiling skin?
Smile and skin.
Okay.
And I get a lot of compliments about my skin nowadays. And then, man, I don't. No one goes up to me like, "Hey, 5'7". Hey, 5'7", a little thicker than he should be for your height.
Thicker than he should be.
Nobody else. Hey, man. almost buff.
Almost buff.
Hey, then you see a little more cardio, you be looking fine. No one hits me with those, you know.
Oh,
Hey,
Chuffy.
hey there, Skechers. I see you with the Skechers on. Nobody.
Would you feel like it's an insult? She said that, hey, man.
Not like, oh, you know comfort, don't you? Mm-hmm. No,
Hey,
that's a guy who likes to be comfortable.
I'm sensing sarcasm in your voice, man. Why you high-fiving your friend next to you?
If it was almost, I was starting to feel good. Then I'd be like, oh, okay. I see what's
All right.
I see what's happening.
Okay.
Hey there, you almost cute is a little taller.
Okay. Wow, you almost got me.
Hey there, mid-sized SUV. Okay.
Mid-sized sedan.
All right. Okay.
Oh, Chaz, please keep up with that new segment. But that know about what you said about King Rain.
What? But that know about? Oh, keep with the. I've been killing these. I've been roasting these old music videos.
You get flagged by it?
What's interesting is that there's this is what I've noticed, that if I do a reaction video and if it's mainly positive, but what happens, you'll see, like I'll show you on my last app that you'll see something that will say escrow. Some will say ineligible to make money to monetize, and some will say in escrow, right? So one of the ones I did for Aaron Hall, like, because then you can do a dispute where I can say I'm not trying to claim this music, blah 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 blah, and it'll say in escrow, so it's making money right now, and then if you let it go, if it doesn't get responded in 30 days, you'll get paid out, or if the person says you can use it. There's somebody I had to split with, but anything I did with Babyface was a no. Babyface was like, no, ineligible to make money. Okay, but I'm gonna keep doing them anyways. But anyway, it's pretty much me just roasting old 90s. There'd be some low budget ass videos, bro. These 90s, but like I was saying, I'm having a problem right now doing. I keep saying, what is Ready or Not? By Already 7? What's the group called? I never remember. Around 7? After 7?
I think they said that right there.
Which one?
Little Run. Oh, she got Rutan.
Oh, Little Runtime. Hey, Little Runtime. After 7, yeah, it's more good. I will keep going. Woo, shorty. I said that to somebody running the other day. You said what to somebody running the other day? Thicker than a snicker? Wait, what'd you say? Hey, 5'7"? Dang it, my bad, Mario. So anyway, that's the one I'm having a problem with trying to upload, because they're like, no. But I might just be able to upload. Or they might just give me what they call like a strike. So we'll see if they shut my page down or not. And then I just have to start all over, y'all. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? You can't stop you from building again. I would hate to start all over.
Your YouTube?
We're almost at 60. You know what I'm saying? We're climbing, slowly climbing.
Hey, man, let's give a warm, rousing applause to the incredible increased number of Chaz Rogers, man. I would love to see where were you last year?
100. Had like 100 maybe.
That's great.
A year ago.
That's great.
Yeah, less than a year ago.
I had a YouTube page for maybe 10 years, and you have surpassed me.
Actually, when I started trying, I was like, okay, let me do this and do that, and actually start like trying, because there's other things that I want, but actually, what I've noticed is that it's only going to be a few videos that get you more. Like one I put up with Izzy got 75,000 views. With that,
75,000 views.
Yeah, she got
on YouTube.
Yeah, so I put up a short.
Wow,
with Izzy.
How long was it?
19 seconds.
That's incredible.
And that was this is why this was so great, because this is when I had just came back from San Jose with Tony and them, right? And then St. Louis was the next one that was supposed to be going on. But then we had this big ass argument between me and the other 5 of those bastards, right? Which I'm always still saying I fuck with them, but I don't, right? Because I love them, but I hate them. So I didn't go to St. Louis, right? So that Thursday, I was supposed to go to St. Louis, and I decided not to. Me and Izzy shot that video. The next day, I put it up, and it did 75,000
on Instagram or YouTube.
On YouTube.
Wow!
And I was like, "Well, this is what we do now." I think it did 74, and I was like, "This is what we do now. Me and Izzy make these videos." But with that came 400 subscribers.
That's
like
crazy.
Right then and there. And then so some other ones would like do good and not do good because some of them did like not even 50. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I was like, wow, it's crazy
Yeah,
that it just depends on what hits and when.
Right.
But that's why also you just keep putting them out.
You gotta roll that dice.
Yeah, and then it's like, man, whatever video that you did before that didn't, when your page grows, just bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I took the other ones down. I was like, I'm gonna save these when it grows, and I'll put those back up so you do well. You know.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, but I was like, man, had I went to St. Louis, I never would have done that with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never would have done that with her. And I was like, and I would have never known how good she was at doing it. Yeah. Like, I'm really happy with her. Because even though when I put on IG, Izzy got like 15,000 views off that one so far. I'm just like, man, you're doing really good, kid. Because I don't have a whole lot of followers, you know? And then when I look at the insights, it's like 100 saved and all these other ones sent out. And I'm like, I was like,
love it.
Yeah, so
that 75,000 is more than any video I've ever done.
Me too. That was easily the goal. I was like, yeah.
I think the most I've ever did was 32,000. Like stuff that I did. Yeah. Like there was a time where I was using sound, like sound effects, and uploading them onto our page because I was like, if I'm using these sound effects, they're useless now because I'm using them for my editing. So we're just going to redistribute them to other. So if I upload it there, if y'all want them, y'all can have them. Just be actually views like to my page. Yeah. So there's a couple of ones like
super smart.
Yeah. There's a couple because I bought them from a site. Yeah. And I was like, go on YouTube. There's a couple of those that's like 475,000. But then I'm not getting paid for them. It's like 7 seconds. Yeah. So I think you got to be a certain method there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is because the YouTube Shorts, I think they're just gonna now start paying people. But so the thing about YouTube Shorts that like really is dope is that once you're into these shorts and it's a cycle, if you get in that cycle, you're a part of this. You know what I mean? So then it's 19 seconds of that if it's interesting enough, right, for people to watch it. That one happened to be. So I'm like, okay, what did we do? Good.
How do you upload to YouTube Shorts?
It's really easy. It's just on your phone. And
so it's a phone thing.
You can only do it on the phone for now.
Got you.
So now, but since YouTube Shorts get so many views, which I haven't experienced, the other ones get that many views, but I think you have to have like 10 million views from YouTube Shorts to get, and then they're gonna start pooling in all the money for everybody who makes like Shorts content.
Nice.
So if you're a part of that, then you'll be able to make money, but you have to have 10 million views on YouTube Shorts. But Shorts seem to be the way to go because it's the rival for TikTok and it's the rival for the Reels, and that's what they're pushing, you know. So, but it's actually like, you know, I remember those days of like, not necessarily Vines, like, can you do this in 6 seconds, right? Like that was like the pressure of trying to do a Vine video. But I was like, oh, it's enough time, and it's easy for Izzy to be like, okay, let me go these few lines out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, speaking of children, daughters in particular.
I love your freestyles with your daughter, by the way.
Oh man, we got so much, man. We got so many freestyles. So that my youngest can really freestyle. When I press record, I was like, damn it, yo, I really wanted that last one. I was like, yo, you got it. I'm like, okay, we got to record the next one. She was like, here we go. I'm like, Anywho, we recorded the vocals for the Christmas rap.
Okay. Today.
Woo!
Got that fire though?
Woo!
You gonna play for the people?
Not all of it. I'm gonna play my daughter freestyling at the end.
Okay.
Let's see. Which one is it? Because I recorded her doing it. Let me see. Oh shit! My Bluetooth is on. Yeah, I'm about to give y'all some raw exclusiveness. I had to record her because she said I'm about to go off, Dad.
It's not. You're a has-been 20th Century Fox and Orthodox Teen Wolf Michael J. Fox hopping out the 82 DeLorean with the Doc Courtney Cox, Monica the friends I got. I'm about to gangrene. I'm incredible Hopper, celery tops, boondocks, word to pop, jukebox at the Casa Block. I'm trying to stop. Set it off, Vivica Fox. I can kill Bill too, and the heart will pop.
Hey, she was feeling all that.
Yeah. The thing is, she sped it up because it was a lot slower. I was like, I like that because it was like an acapella rap.
Her energy was on 10.
Yeah, dude. She said,
was
I
like,
want
hold
this.
on. That was your oldest, right?
That was my oldest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She was feeling that.
Yeah, buddy.
Are they trying to? I know you said your daughter wants to audition and stuff like that and act, right?
My oldest is a performer.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to act.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest wants to rap.
Mm-hmm.
She raps all the time. She writes her own raps.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest don't like rapping, but she can perform it.
Mm-hmm.
If I write it for her, she gives the best performance. So she enjoys acting. But it's so weird because the reverse, my youngest is always rapping. But when I say you have to act that line out, it's like hard to get it out.
When she puts two and two together, bro, she's gonna be Kendrick at this
Yeah.
Because Kendrick does such a great job of the performance with them.
Yeah, you can hear the voice. Bitch! You ugly as you out of pocket.
Hey, she was gassing, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
that's my
kudos. Like, get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah. I got that on the accident. I was not.
Are they on IG and everything heavy or not?
Yeah. My oldest is on IG.
So
I'm very cautious on tagging her on stuff because people are weird.
Well, yeah.
So I kid you not. Somebody was like, "Yo, I feel like niggas my age." It's like, "Hey, is it cool? I can follow your daughter?" Like, no. Like, could you tag her? Like, I want to see. Like, he made it seem like I want to see her career take off. I was like, you gonna have to figure it out.
You don't have pants on right now, do you? I always think about that, man. Because me and Yo, I forgot this girl's name. She's a little girl. She's like 5 or 6, but she like blew up on IG. I forgot her name, right? And then me and Yo was talking because Yo follows Gabrielle Union, and Gabrielle Union, they made a page for their daughter, right? And then I was telling Yo, I was like, how much money they making off of this? Because their daughter be getting brands, but I was like, but they got famous parents,
right?
And then when Izzy stuff started doing, I was like, man, I wonder if I should make a page for Izzy and see what it turns into. But then yet you got to do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, then that's like a part of what you do.
Right. You got to speak for her.
Yeah, you got to speak for her, and I'm posting for her. And then I'm like, who are we driving Izzy to auditions and stuff? And I was like, none of that is stuff that I ever wanted or envisioned for her, unless one day she woke up and she said, I want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it wasn't a thing that I was ever like, I was like, that just sounds like a lot. It sounds like it's too much for a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it becomes stressful. And it becomes stressful because it's like, I'm a kid. I want to eat yogurt and watch some Cocoa Melon.
Right.
And he's like, no, sweetheart, we got to go through this audition.
Yeah, man. I was like, yeah, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Yeah. I like if Izzy really wanted to act, because right now when we do our little sketches, it's just pretend.
Yeah,
you got to pretend with this, we pretend with that. And I like doing the adult stuff. You know what I mean? Like
being embarrassed and stuff, and getting like she telling you what to do and stuff.
Well, yeah, like I'm gonna do one where I won't spoil it, but Izzy, she hands me a bag of money and she's like, if anybody asks, I'm napping all day.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
Izzy, where'd you get this money from?
Funny.
And then you hear a bing bong, and I'm like, Izzy. She's like, ah. She runs off, and I'm like, but it's stuff like that I go like, funny. This is no business being a kid stuff. Right, I'm like, what is my 3-year-old into?
That's funny.
You know,
that's funny.
So it's stuff like that I go like, that's what's fun for me. I don't know if this works for kids, but for an adult watching their kids trip, you go like, oh, these guys are nuts. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And she delivers well, and I've been like, that's what's really been like my thing. Because then she's been like, is that funny? And I'm like, you get it.
Yeah.
And I go like, oh, that's the best part. Because she's trying to be funny.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, that's great.
When do you say it ain't it?
I always be like, you want to try it again? And then
no, as in like she's trying to be funny. Mm-hmm. It's like, da. I'm like, that ain't it, sweetheart.
It's just the crickets. Hey, you know what? You should go over your ABCs again.
Because there's an age when it's like, to like, that's what you're doing at the talent show. That's what you're going to do at the talent show.
Well, it's funny because she'll be like, these are my ballet moves, and they're awful, right? She's like, that. And you're like, Yeah, good job. But she has other talents. I have to go like.
Let's do something more traditional, like as in like basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing a 2-year-old like double dribble
Right.
and then run up and then slowly put the ball in the left.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him!
Right.
But then you see like, say like 6 or 7, he's still kind of running with the ball. Hey,
Like,
you got to dribble.
dribble.
You got to dribble. Now he's double dribbling.
Now with both hands.
And he's like, hey, maybe we should get him to play football.
Or golf. He's a golfer. This one's a golfer. This one's a golfer.
Dad, you trying to kill my dreams? Yes.
Can you tell your kids you don't believe in one of their dreams?
Not now.
Let's say your youngest was like, "Yo, Dad, I know this girl. She got a record deal. She's 12. Okay, she's a rapper performer,
Mm-hmm.
right? I want to go do that right now. So there's an open audition tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
Rapping, yeah. Both my girls can rap.
What was it that she said your daughter can't do well yet?
She can't write.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the oldest.
My oldest can't write. She
Mm-hmm.
can't freestyle. She can just listen to it and say, I got this. I can perform it.
Okay.
My youngest
Can
can't
write.
Can't perform,
Mm-hmm. Can't perform. Okay.
but she can freestyle.
So I always think about the thing where it's like kids like, hey, I want to act, and then you're like, oh, okay, well, let's read some lines, and she's like, for arts, and you're like, hey, you can't get on stage. Like, that's what you plan on doing tomorrow? Art thou worth?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this isn't a Shakespeare. It's not even Shakespeare. This is Augustus. What's that dude's name?
I kind of think this is Bible scripture. For God loveth the world. What?
But you have to be like, do you just support their dreams, just blanket support? Do you just
It has to be to a point of rejection, because it might work on their own, but when the world is like if you went from freshman to senior and you never got in the game, it's like, hey,
you want to play in college? It's like, oh, do you?
It's like, no, listen, Dad. Everybody on the team is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, but it's like 1,000 LeBron James. It's like on this team. I'm really good. So when they gone, they gonna give me the opportunity.
And then there's a senior right on the bench.
Yeah,
and I had to suck. I couldn't. There's seniors out there who never got in. And I remember.
The funny thing is,
I remember watching cats being like, "What are you still doing?"
The funny thing is,
I'm part of the team. Yeah, I guess we need practice people.
The funny thing is, they kept making the team. As in, you never played, but they said, man, he's good enough.
But also, it's like, you need somebody to practice against.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's practice squad people who are
Yeah.
world-class athletes.
Yeah.
Right? In the NFL?
Yeah.
There are people who are like
Red shirt.
No, not even redshirt. Like when you're on a football team, there's a practice squad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the cats who get in the game, and there's the cats who don't suit up for the game, but they're on the practice squad. They can get called up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, no, dude, I'm a practice tight end. Like,
Yeah.
no, my job is to go against the starting defense,
Right.
and
I
try to
play for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
see you.
No,
I'm
on a practice squad. But that's a real six-figure a
I
year.
don't know about 6 figures.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had a homie. He was making $600,000.
Something like 80,000.
No, I had a homie who was making $600,000 a year. He got a practice squad tight end. That's why I went to him.
Really?
Yeah. And there's people who get paid more.
This is what he said. Or
This is
you
literally
looked
what
it
he said.
up.
That's a fact.
You looked it up. You looked it up.
I bet you, man. Like, I don't think they can pay you a certain minimum. I'm sure there's a minimum.
Zucker said, "Dog, my mama told me my dreams were done when I was 13 and 14."
What was the dream though? And were you good at it? What was the dream? That's what I need to know.
You need to be his mentor and guide. If you believe in their skills, you should nurture it and hope you taught your kid well. Children also have their own minds. I have a 21-year-old, 17-year-old, and 10-year-old. Izzy is so funny and adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Here you go. The minimum weekly wage for players with 2 or fewer NFL seasons is $11,000.
See?
Okay, or the minimum's $200,000 for an 18-week stint on the practice squad. So I guess it just depends on how long you're going to play that year, what they sign you to. When a player's on a full-time pay status for at least 6 regular season games, they have accrued a season for 6 games. So then you get 6 figures. If you don't make that, then the minimum they can pay is $11,000. Imagine being in the NFL for $11,000. Like to do that to your body.
Well, you think about it, 11,000 is not bad because you're not playing like all year. It's like what 3 months.
It is bad because you got to go get a job the rest of the time.
Yeah. Let me see. I would say August. Let me see. August, September, October, November, December. 5 months for $11,000 is not great. But you're also just practicing though. So you're probably just going half speed half the time, right?
Nah. Who's going half speed? Like a day.
Hold on. Is it a week? Is it a week or the entire season?
Weekly.
Oh, that's great.
Minimum weekly wage for players
that's great.
NFL season is $11,000.
That's great.
But that's for this one is great. If you get 18 weeks, if they say, "Curry, we're putting you on the practice squad for the whole season," the minimum you'll make is $200 a week.
200,000.
Yeah, that's if they sign you for the whole season to be on the practice squad. That's great.
Yeah,
and that's the minimum. So, like I said, my homie said he was making $600,000, and then the minimum if you're under that is $11,000. It was like, oh man, all right. After practice, you got to go work at Walmart real quick. Right. You got to go have a whole nother gig.
44,000 a week a month is great.
Shit, now if it has to last you the whole year,
a month.
But it has to last you the whole rest of the year.
So what's 18 weeks a month?
Well, if like I said, if they're doing an 18-week, this is what minimum weekly wage for 2 or fewer players with 2 or fewer NFL seasons. That's 11,000. Yes, I guess it would be 18,000. I mean, 18 weeks.
Okay. Because, like I said, when we practice, we didn't have no pads on, not pads, but like no leg pads. We just kind of like going through the motions. We doing our thing.
It's 200,000.
Yeah.
Taxes.
11 weeks.
Mm-hmm. No, that's 18 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're under 2 seasons.
Come on, Moyo. She got the same number. And then your manager, your agent.
You probably don't have all those. You probably got none of those.
Yeah.
Taxes was gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, you negotiating. This is the minimum. All right. I can't have this tax. I mean, I can't have somebody take 10% of this.
An artist had a knack for graffiti. She shot me down on that, starting making beats and told me I was wasting my time. She wouldn't entertain pro gaming now that I'm grown. She tells me, "Oh, if only." This is what you said. What did you do? Her drink get crushed.
Man, I hope people who do listen, if they do have their parents or kids. My thing was always like, yeah, I'm gonna do this stuff, but I'm still gonna do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm still going to. Because even when I started stand-up, it was like, well, you got to work or go to school. And I was like, I'm not going to stop doing stand-up, though. You know what I mean? It was always like, I'm still going to do this. I just got to figure it out. But it was never a thing of, we're going to stop doing what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just like, you got to figure when people are like, I don't have time. Yo, you know what I figured out? This is crazy. Yeah. I was having a conversation with somebody who was like, how do you find the time to write? I was like, how do you find the time to write? And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, how do you find the time to write? And I was like, you don't have time to write? And they were like, no, my day is crazy. I was like, yo, there's 365 days. If you write 1 page a day, that's 365 pages.
Yeah.
If you did a 90-page movie, that's 4 movies in a year.
Yeah.
That's 4 movies in a year. And somebody has the nerve to say they don't have time to write.
One time.
I said, this is not for you.
Yeah.
That is not for you then.
Yeah.
Imagine doing 30 pages or 60-page drama. Like, you know how many you can do in a year?
Yeah.
And you don't have time?
Yeah.
That's insane.
You're making excuses.
Man, that's a crazy excuse.
Did you lock the top lock?
Probably. I didn't. I like the bottom lock. I like the bottom lock. I'm a bottom, not a top. Is that Twiller trying to get in?
Yeah. You did too. I told you I'm off the top.
I didn't. Look, it's open. Twill ain't got her keys, man. She probably been drinking and she can't.
Come on, 12s.
She can't quite get the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about priorities.
Keep turning.
One day. I hope I didn't. Look, it's open. It's not even. It's about to open. It's turning.
See what I'm saying, dude?
This is about to be my last day here. This is about to be my last episode.
I told you I'm locked the top.
I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure she did not. She's still looking for her keys. Read you guys' question. 18,011. Check please. Then I had 34 weeks left in the year. You better be working out. Personal trainer. Put that money back in yourself. It's all about priorities, man. Why are you calling Twills out? Probably drinking. Twills is a heavy drinker. My mama was the only person I wanted to please, and I bent over backwards to make her happy. Nah, that's what you messed up, dude. My bad, y'all. Sorry. So sorry about that. Did I like the top lot?
No, she's turning more.
Oh, for real? So it wasn't me, huh? You see the shit I gotta take around here? Yeah, my parents were not happy I wanted to do stand-up, but you know, maybe Chaz been drinking. No, the facts that came out, it was not me. Twila has weak wrists; she couldn't turn it. Eyes innocence. I know, right? What you say? You fucked a lot of opportunities. I missed on trying to make her happy. Yeah, man. I stopped trying to make other people happy a long time ago. The only person now I try to make happy, I don't really try for Izzy. It's just the one thing. It's the only one I be like, so annoying. Would you get married again?
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
Marriages. I suggest everybody get married when everybody is like, this is what I want to do.
Everybody should get married when they're like 60, 50, 60.
And then this is it.
As in, like,
I'm done.
I just want somebody to find me when I'm hurt. Otherwise, it's a lot. It's a lot. Meeting somebody's expectations every day is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. People shouldn't even expect this. Yeah, right?
I just thought about marriage. No, I'm joking.
Okay, white. What? Shorts. Oh, hilarious.
Who said this?
Moyo again. That's the one thing
childish.
I tell myself I could go back in time. Yeah, man.
Okay, white shorts. What's the white shorts mean?
Okay, white shorts. Okay, white shorts. We see you, white shorts. I remember who I saw was like black people don't compliment. They just say what the thing is.
Yeah,
she was like, she saw a little girl playing. Okay, violin. It's not a compliment, but it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Black people are hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I like y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
What is if a person calls out a body part of yours? What is something that's not? That's weird. I was like, okay, cheekbones.
Like, okay.
Like what is a compliment? It's like I never heard that.
Okay, hairline.
Clearly don't have one. Hold on, I got you. What if your significant other was like, I actually like that you don't have a hairline, but I need you to grow it out? Would you be like,
is that her turn on?
That's her turn on.
I love receiving hairlines.
I need you to grow that out and just line it up. And I don't mind this balding. I don't mind this. Would you do it?
No.
Really?
I gotta still live my life, and I still gotta be out. You know what I mean?
Not even once?
No, I'm always afraid of the gust of wind. Two things scare me.
Gust of
a gust of wind blows my hat off, or I get into a fight and somebody knocks my hat off. Ain't nothing worse than I don't need that in my life, bro.
The scuffle of a man who got his hat knocked off, and you see the ball, but he trying to find his hat, but at the same time protect his face.
I'm not even trying to protect my face. I gotta find my hat. Because once it's off, I gotta win that fight. I can't get knocked out. My hat falls off and I lose.
And somebody said, "Oh, look at it!"
Because they weren't ready for all that.
Yo, seeing a balding man hat taken off is like a titty.
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for all that. No one warned me. You was born on the day. No, man.
Oh! What was that?
No.
Oh boy.
It's usually why anytime I ever perform, I perform bald.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm not gonna surprise the audience if this thing flies off. They're like, oh!
You know what? Act out like, whoa.
Now they're laughing at me and not with me anymore. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. Make your jokes. You know? We're not doing that.
Oh boy.
Somebody said, okay, Widow's Peak. I would be so
Who said that?
More, you got the Widow's Peak? I'm excited to get married. I'm 2 months away from time. Well, congratulations, Zoop. I'm excited for you.
Zoop is excited about this.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro.
Are we invited?
We got to go to Australia, I think. Where's the wedding
December
at, Zoop?
12th.
December 12th.
Yeah, we all coming, man. Can we please get an invite up?
I know a man who loves a Widow's Peak and a little hair on the lips.
A little hair on the lips. Hey, sweetheart, you mind if I kind of just lick around?
Let me lick your stash, girl.
There we go.
Now, I remember, I think it was Ben was telling me that, like, they used to sign some girls, like, yeah, a little hair on the lip was sexy. We were like, oh, what kind of...
Mustache?
I know. Calm down, I got you.
Sweet. December 12th, we all coming. We pulling up.
We mobbing deep, bro.
You better not act like you don't know us either.
I don't know what all these black people are doing here.
We coming like,
His family's like, they came to rob us. No.
that's my people.
It's the Lack Pack and the citizens. We good. Because, you know, we'll turn the Australian party out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where's that guy's pants at?
Yeah, okay, white shorts.
That's just Dion. He does that.
He's always pantsless. They call him no pants Dion. Lacking on the pants.
Yeah.
Bro. You're taking, talking about language. Oh, yeah, you got that stash beef? I mean, yo. I always feel bad for women with the stash. You're like, oh, dang, she got to shave that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it when it's like peach fuzz. No. You just kind of see it, but it's not.
The light hits it the right way.
Yeah, but it's not like a Eddie Murphy mustache.
I don't like it at all.
No.
I don't like my women hairy. It's not on their head. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah. I used to like this girl, Bernadette.
Bernadette had a mustache.
Oh no, man!
Bernadette looked like her father.
No,
all the way through.
She
had sideburns, had gold teeth.
She had the sideburns. That's what I loved about her. She was the original.
Ashanti.
She was the original baby hair. She had that, like, I don't know what she was. I think she might be like Mexican and black.
With the name Bernadette.
Bernadette.
Yeah,
definitely black somewhere.
And she had like these long. It was kind of like a nice little taper that went like right here.
No.
Yeah, it was.
My
really,
Izzy's gonna be hairy, and I'm so upset. Yo's not hairy like that. I'm not hairy. Izzy's back. I kept asking them too. I was like, "Is this gonna go away?" They're like, "Yeah, she's 4, about to be 4."
Hair on the back.
And hair on her back and shoulders and arms have not gone away.
Wow.
And I gotta figure out. I'm like, okay, Yo's really not hairy at all. So I go like, which person in her family
that you don't know of? Because waxing and laser hair removal is a thing.
Well, I know, but I've been with Yo for 5 years now.
But laser hair removal could have started before that.
No, she didn't. I would know. Because we were trying to figure out where is she getting this, and I highly doubt Yo would be like, I don't know.
That's crazy.
But I'm like, man, it's like, and then I keep wondering, like, I should just shave her back.
What's crazy is my dad has hair legs and I don't.
I don't either.
I just don't have my hair don't grow.
Dude, I hardly have armpit hair, chest hair. I
don't know about the armpit
at all.
That's impossible.
I have some. I don't have a lot.
God messed up.
Why? What do I need armpit hair for?
I mean, you don't need it. You need it, but
what do I need it for?
Because it.
What do I need armpit hair for?
It blocks.
It's like, oh, my pits are so cold in the winter time. What do I need? What do I need armpit hair?
I'm not answering this question because I want to be a buffoon again. Because my logic might
What's
backfire.
The logic? What's the logic?
My logic might backfire again.
What's the logic? Why do I need armpit hair?
I don't know. I I thought it was to hold. Now that I say it, look, this.
What is it like? Come on.
I thought it was to hold sort of deodorizing objects in it so it can last longer.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So you're rubbing it in your hair so like it stay there.
So man has had.
That's what I'm saying. Now that I said
armpits.
Jesus, clearly Jesus was funky.
Oh, they were all funky.
I'm sure.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was normalized.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, we can stop this. Wait a second. Right?
It's holy musk. Oh man, yeah, that's why he likes fuzz above the lip. Oh jeez, peach fuzz above the lip. My hairline would not allow baby hair. Hilarious. Or bang, so annoying. The peach fuzz is gone by like 5 to 10. Shoot, I hope so. Pheromones. What about the pheromones? In the armpit? Yeah, I'm not hairy either. Both of my parents aren't hairy folks. I'm Arabian. I got hair all over. Maybe Izzy's Arabian. Y'all are annoying. I've been super hairy. Thank God for waxing and lasers. Yikes. Moyo. Does anyone kind of like underarm funk? Does anyone kind of like underarm funk? No. No, I literally have like 3 chest hairs, bro. I'm 37.
Yeah.
I get nothing here.
I have a lot of hair around my nipples. It's around it.
Not your chest.
No. It's like right here and it go like this.
You got the hairy circle around? The hairy areolas?
It don't go up here at all.
Then I got hairiolas.
Areolas, yo. Areolas.
Oh, snap. Yeah, man.
My nipples. Oof, my nipples be sensitive.
So you're a guy who likes your nipples licked.
I do.
A girl has to just take the hair? You don't trim the nipple hair?
That's up to her.
You just gotta be like,
a lot of women like the hair.
oh my God.
It's not falling off. I'm not. It don't have alopecia on my chest.
She's gonna get some.
No,
The lip.
I don't have alopecia on my chest.
You ever get a girl's hair back there going down? Like,
yo, this is a discussion that I need to talk to you about.
Let's do it. I don't know how much time is
Should
left
I
on
end
this.
this?
No.
Do I need to leave?
It's up to you, man.
He's about to get there. It is.
So it was on a Breakfast Club.
Mhm.
I understand what he was saying, but people acting like this doesn't exist. They said, Joe Coy said, have you ever went down on your girl and you happen to come across a tiny speck of toilet paper?
Oh, definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
And then everybody was like, ugh.
Definitely
Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
Definitely.
It was like, it has to be in the front. It's weird in the back. That's wow.
Yeah, definitely in the front.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah.
And and all these callers was like, what type of women y'all do? What? I was like, dude, it happens.
If you're with somebody that often too, it'd be
It
like,
happens.
I caught her on the slip up. She didn't rush to the bathroom. I got her.
Yeah.
And she was like, they don't know. I don't go like, ew, what is this?
See, man, everybody hating on here.
This has happened to every woman. This has happened.
It's not like we didn't choose this.
Yeah.
We didn't choose this.
Yeah.
It happens. Because a lot of times women, when they shave and they wipe, that stub will snatch some hair.
That's never happened with you get married, Zoop. She's still trying to make sure it's all good, but you catch them. You just catch them sometimes. You be like, no, I didn't. Blah 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 blah.
And it's not like a whole roll. It's like a little tiny little peck like that.
What are you doing on there? You all good. You're trying to get it off.
Close.
Yeah.
Real quick. Logan and your boy is texting right now.
Oh boy, business.
Lacktoast business. It's all good. We can wrap it up. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. You wasn't ready. See,
I was ready. I was waiting on it. I popped up at the right time.
He did pop up.
See, I was waiting on it.
Yeah. All right. And thank you guys so much for watching another fantastic episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Oh, you mother!
That was not.
This nigga.
I didn't know you.
So
My
much.
bad, but you. What? I thought you was gonna say something else. I'm ready now. I thought you were gonna do something else. I thought you were going into a whole different.
No,
my bad,
I was
dog.
wrapping it up
I
like a
missed-
condom, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to do safe sex out here.
All right, I'm ready
trying to
this
wrap it up.
time. I'll do the thing.
All right.
Thank y'all for watching the episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
Nigga, how you feel about
Why
yourself?
are you so
Doing it
petty,
by yourself.
Dion? Why? You always talk about Chaz grow up, Chaz grow up, and this is where we're at right now.
Childish Chaz. You go for it. This is
All right. Thank you for watching the episode of Lackaroni Chaz. Check, please. You guys catch us next week. And if you're watching on the live, you're on Lacktoast Entertainment. So thank you. If you're watching here, you're watching on my YouTube. So thank you as well. Please like, subscribe, tell your homies, tell your friends. And then please tell people about Dion's wild facts.
Okay.
Like we need people. I want people to chime in. The first wild thing Dion said today was Michael Jackson is a better younger Michael Jackson is a better singer than older Michael Jackson.
Tua, do you agree?
Recap that we did.
Younger Michael Jackson sings better than
Y'all wrapping up?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And make sure you guys please tune in and watch What You Know About That.
Yeah.
To be on Caffeine.
Come on.
Every Tuesday.
Let's go.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's
Click
free.
the link. Watch us. Search the name.
It's free.
Yep.
All that channel.
On
All
All
Deaf.
Deaf's channel.
Come on.
All right.
We don't get better than free.
Love y'all.
Peace out.
Toodaloo.
I have a question.
What's up?
Why y'all eat so fast? Like y'all rushing to get out the yeah.
Well, we can't do the. Oh, this is good soup.
That's so funny though. Like why
Yeah,
are y'all
we
eating so fast?
I never thought about that.
Oh,
We ate the food. And I'm out of here.
Why-
We gotta go. Let me. So I was editing a video. I'm gonna show you guys. I was doing a clip. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I said, Twiz, can you help me out? She said, yep, and she ain't moving on.
Twiz is a
I
whole
know.
boss.
Yeah. But why you hit me today?
So look, I was trying to speed this up because the clip was too long, right? But it was so funny in this. I was like, I'm just gonna keep it.
Back with another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please. Go. I just decided that was Disney. The new Mufasa movie. How you feel about that?
So I was like, I'm only gonna do the edits like this.
This
This is
so funny.
Okay, well that
That sounds
changes
weird.
how I feel about it. Hey, I can't get over that. Disney is repurposing all their shows.
Those voices,
This is just sped up, but it's funny.
Let's do a 3D Pixar style. Do cartoon. Can I tell you why I'd rather have a cartoon?
I was dying.
He used to look like this. He looks real. I don't like it. Because it's different when you can see the fear on Mufasa's face, when you can see the heartbreak on Simba's face when he watches his dad die, when Scar tells him it's him run, never come back. Those are differences. When you can see the actual facial expression. So remember in the cartoon, Another like Simba, she gives this, hey, yo, and she gives that look, and everybody was like, hey. Nigga, she furred back. I was like, yeah, dude.
You sound so different though.
I think it's weird that none of the people, all the voice actors wasn't African. They're Africa. I don't think that's weird. That's not weird. It's a cartoon. Oh. Now you don't want the authenticity. Of what? Of the facial expressions and how it should be right.
That's
You don't want that?
That is
Mad.
They
hilarious.
had an African accent. No one had an African accent. Africa.
Sounded like
I've never heard anyone ever say that. I feel like that should have been something somebody said a long time ago. Has anybody said that before? That's hilarious. Like, that's a great take. Yeah, that's great.
I was like, yo, why is this so funny? 'Cause on Final Cut, if I do it, we don't sound like that. It's just a little sped up, right? But for some reason, I was just doing an iMovie at Izzy's class, and man, I was dying for it. You guys like that? Is that funny?
That's Hilarious.
I was like, man, you saw the Animaniacs. Just keep the chipmunks for it. Says, do you have an earring, or that's just my this one? That's just my earlobes. I just got floppy ears, yo. You know what I'm saying? That Woody the Woodpecker laugh. Yeah. Oh, I found out that I have. Hold on. So I found out that I'm part of 16% of people who can flex their inner ear muscle. Okay, there's a muscle called your tensor. Hold on.
What's that look like?
That's a great question. What, flexing my ear muscle?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, though, is that you hear a noise inside your head.
Uh-huh.
It's like a.
I do that. I feel like I do that.
Yeah.
I just did it.
You can do it right now.
Yeah.
Right. So that I was reading. I was like, what is this? And it's like, it's called a tensor. What is it? Tensor tympani muscle. The tensor tympani is a muscle with a middle ear located in that bony canal above the bony part of the auditory tube and connects to the malleus bone, as well as to dampen loud noises such as those produced from chewing, shouting, or thunder. Which I can always mute noises if they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, yo. So then it was like, it's only about 20%. It said 10. So the other number I saw 16, so it said about 10 to 20% of people can never do it. And I say, yo, we rare people, man, because I kept asking people, like, can anybody else do this?
Oh wow. I just said some people could.
I thought so too, but everybody I asked was like, no, never. And I was like, yeah, you can do the. I was just asking my wife in there. She was like, and then it's like it's hereditary.
You can just like, yeah, it just happens.
Right?
Yeah.
You can just do it,
Uh-huh.
and then I can move my ears also. And I guess that was like a thing.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's all you, bro.
So I was like, oh, do you do it on demand? I do. Are we cousins? I hear that
Sit
sound.
right
Often.
here.
Yeah, I can do it on demand. I can do it right now. So then I was like, oh, I got to know more about it. And then I finally looked it up after all these years of being the odd one. What's it sound like? Because I think I can just do it as well. It's like a, I don't know what the sound is.
Yeah.
But it's like, they say it's like a roar or a whoosh sound thing.
Like an echo. It feels like a little echo situation. Whoosh.
Yeah. But it's, I feel like, is it weird? I didn't know it was anything special. It is! Because there's people out there who can't do it. We are the chosen ones. We're mutants. You know what I'm saying? We're the future. This is the beginning of super hearing for us. And then I guess it's rare if you can move your ears also. But I have strong ear power. I can also hear better. Also, I'll go, hold on. What's that across the hall? It sounds like blood rushing, whooshing sound. Blood rushing?
Yeah. What's a
I don't know about blood rushing. Blood rushing? The whooshing sound.
whooshing?
You can move your ears too, Mario? Come on.
Can you move your ears, Dion?
Huh?
Can you move your ears?
Yeah. Come on, man. Tensor tympani muscle. You can flex it. Big flex. Flexing right now. Flexing right now. I'm gonna look dead at you. Not hear shit you're saying. That's what I'm talking about. Shit. Did you stop the camera?
Huh?
Did you hit stop? I did not hit stop. But I'll put all this for the Patreon people. Whoa. You almost slipped again in the same spot? Oh, that's mad slippery. Did you wax that area? Wax it. I gotta go. Yo,
Hey, you got 51 minutes left.
for real?
I'll keep recording until you get up.
Was it
No, you
recording
get it.
at
You
all?
can stop it.
All the time it was recording, man. It was recording, Jack.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. Dion, I think, has worked. Are you guys going to record? No, you guys got real. Huh?
She just said how tired she is. I doubt that.
You guys got real work to do. Hey, Twills. Let me show
Hey.
y'all Twills. There she is.
I'm here.
Twill over here,
Sleep.
like a sitting like a Sports Illustrated model on the beach, kicking her feet up on the wave as it's splashing. All right, y'all. I gotta tell my lady she's marrying an even rare breed of man. Come on, man. Come on. The Lebanese man who can whoosh. I want to, like, if I keep doing this, can I, like, hear people's thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Can I, like, get in their mind? You know what I mean? Like, I should be able to, like, have extra powers after this, but we'll figure it out. Good night, y'all. Going all the way to bed. Yeah, it's late over there. All right, y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man. I'll see you guys, most of y'all, tomorrow for the live-ish at 5. get destroyed. All right, y'all. Peace. End stream. Ending now.